I'm talking about. Finally, the Fish fam control this point that the Cutter crew and Funky Fighters were fighting for so hard. And they control it with all 4 players, so you could see their score rising significantly every second there. At the same time, the Llama Record Company with an evenly timed push as well, but Rubius comes in. Chicken Champions take out one, but I don't think that's going to be enough. I think the Llama Record Company, no, they don't hold. Or do they?
Or do they? That is the question. It looks like, unfortunately, the answer is no, as the Chicken Champions are rolling in on the Sunshine Soldiers. Attacks are going off left and right, but Danyan is just it's just not falling. Just keeps eliminating left and right, getting a little bit of that side.
The timing of that push from that took out the Llama Record Company might have actually worked out in their favor because they're all going to respawn together. 5 seconds for this D point to spawn. You can already see they're hunting. End of Blood, Rubius, Carnifex, they're all going for it because they know the importance. If they can all stand in there at the same time, all the impulses come through before anybody can even build a base, build some protection against them. It's pure chaos down here on the D point.
And look, if you're another team on the outside looking in, as all these players are just jumping in toward that center point, you do what Gotag is doing. Let them all fight it out. Let's just sit on the point. No one seems to be paying attention to the fact that we're about halfway through what we need to win. Let them all fight it out. Don't make any sudden moves, right? Don't be the distraction to have someone go, oh wait, there is a point up there. We need to go get those guys.
I love what they did just there. They forced the one player there, but hold on, the Funky Fighters are all in. They have a base, there's no impulse. They are climbing the leaderboard hard. They're at 3rd right now. They're gonna overtake 2nd. If this does not get shut down soon, the Ravens' revenge may have trouble looming.
And look at this, Llama Record Company, Hand of Blood is trying his hand and slaying these players, but it does not go his way as Tamoya comes in. No Llama Record Company, they stay strong.
Buenas a todos.
Scissor says, no, friends. This is not allowed. You cannot continue to do this. Flytex also wants in on this as well.
Vamos a darle muchísima caña a esto, tío.
If they have 4 members up here, it's about even to 1 player on that key point. So just continuing to stay there. Finally.
Buenas a todos, chavales. Acordaros que si os suscribís tenéis premio en el siguiente directo, ¿vale? Y vamos a darle. Vemos que, madre mía, cuántos puntos tienen todos, ¿no? Incluso
center point, you got Hand of Blood trying his hand again, did not go his way. Kotu is here though for the Funky Fighters. He was able to rack up a small amount of points, but still, every little point you can gather is going to make a difference.
Vale, un momento, chavales. Vale, ya está, ahora sí. Vale, GG. Esperaros un momento porque me piro, bro. Modo privado. A ver, que han sacado la tienda. Ahora lo pongo, Bro, me mochas que siempre veo tus directos. No pidas más, bro. Franela se la da a quien se lo merece. Sí, bro, pero tienes que estar en todos los de Twitch. Marchando. $500. Y en el desafío de el estilo me dan 400. No me jodas que me quedaría 50 pavos de comprarme el camuflaje ese. Me rayaría mucho. Pero bueno, vamos a la World Cup. Punto. No. Sí, han vuelto a poner a Marmelo.
With 4 players, they are not even making any noise. They're not showing that there's anybody there. They are rising so fast.
Vale.
Finally, Turtle comes in. He spots them out, but that's not going to be enough. They shut him down immediately. They're still on the point.
They need to just box this up. They need to bunker down. Look at this. They just overtook the first spot.
No, a ver, Jorjan, entonces en Twitch no te he visto nunca yo, por ejemplo, pero vale, han ganado. Bueno, los 4 dentro del punto. Normal. No. Jorjan, que Blaze está en todos mis directos, en todos. Blaze tiene mi WhatsApp. Pero bro, si veo que estás activo, te haré mod. Pero de momento no, bro, no necesito mods. Real Blaze.
Ridiculous that nobody was able to spot that out. It seemed like ForTurtle was going to say, okay, guys, they're all on the point. Everybody start doing everything you can to stop them because he saw all 4 members. They went from less than 1,000 once the D point was out to all the way up to win. And it was 400 points between them and the Ravens Revenge at the end there. Right. But you do have to also think about who else came very close in second. Ravens Revenge, who's in third. We'll be able to find out in a bit.
¿En cuál de todos? Porque siempre hago directo de LH. En plan, bro, que no lo diga malas, no, pero...
But that's it for the first of 3 golden games. And for the Funky Fighters, they secure that win. But for now, let's send it back over to Pookie. She's standing by with the winners. Pookie, down to you.
Yo sí que lo conozco, bro. Estuvo en las Stone Wars de Bymerex, bro. Vale, que estuve en las Stone Wars de Bymerex, pero yo cada día hago directo de Late, hago 2 o 3 directos diarios desde hace un mes. Y te he visto máximo en 1 o en 2. Y aparte que, aunque fueras muy activo, bro, de momento no necesito mods. Si necesitara mods, entonces pues ya lo hablaríamos. Es lo que decía Gref, que lo he estado viendo en su directo. Los más pros son los más sencillos, tío, y los más tranquilos. On you guys, but what is your strategy going into the next game? Are you going to stay the same? Are you going to change things up? Are you going to go for the middle again?
Probably. Yeah, we're going to keep doing what we're doing, and as long as it works, we're just going to...
Ya, eso es. Estando solo en 5 no te ganas el mod, brother. Tienes que estar en todos a tope. Hostias.
Yellow, go to yellow circle and win.
Just win.
¿Qué tal, Martín? ¿Cómo estás, brother? Hola. Pero está en exámenes y no soy de España. Blaze tampoco es de España. Y está... Que no lo digo a malas, no te lo digo nada malas. Pero... Chavales, acordad que si os suscribís tenéis premio, ¿vale?
But so are these players that have taken the stage. Now, don't forget, those llamas are going to be playing a big factor in how the final $1 million prize pool is divvied out. And Pookie touched on it perfectly, actually. Right now, there's a 3-way tie. Yep. All right, and that's something we need to take a look at with those standings, just to give you the refresher. So, Funky Fighters, Fish Fam, and the Chicken Champions all have that silver llama. Now, don't forget, every single match they play...
Van cuartos el Rubius. Van cuartos el team del Rubius. Eso es cuando necesite mods, te llamo. O sea, no te llamo, sino... Digo, necesito mods, son más activos, tal. Me mata la risa de este pavo. Me encanta.
So they have to have a consistently good performance into the next game, which is the Junkyard Juke, and then into the next game too, which is the World Run. That's right. They're all golden. All the golden games of the golden games. Not the golden
Blaze tiene razón. Pero dejar de discutir por eso, tío. No sé, lo veo una tontería.
If you're watching in game, you can do that as well. If you go to FortNITE.com/watch, you can actually kind of hone in on a specific team There's 10 different feeds to take a look at, and you can say like, you know what, I'm all about the fish fam. I'm just gonna watch their perspective.
Un saludo, LFK, vi el demo. Suscríbete y dale un like, por favor. Chavales, si os suscribís en el próximo directo tenéis premio, ¿vale?
Just unbelievable, seriously, to see all the different POVs, to see the first and second place POVs, and then also to be able to pick who you want to watch. You can watch Lachlan.
¿Cómo que no se escucha el vídeo?
So just an awesome feature. Go check it out. It's amazing.
Yeah, for sure. Now don't forget, guys, we are 1/3 of the way through the
premio.
games. First,
A ver un momento. Teóricamente si os suscribís hay premio, chavales.
And there is one of the prizes for the teams that won before. We've
Ahora
got
sí
10
que lo
seconds
hice.
until the game launches. Zeke. It's the second game of our golden games here, guys.
Inclusive está muy alto, ¿cómo está? Así está bien ahora, chavales. Decídmelo si está bien. ¿Cuándo es el próximo directo? Mañana, bro. Mañana es el próximo directo. Vale, suscribiros todos. Está un poco alto. Ok. Ahí, ¿cómo está? ¿Qué premio es? No lo sabréis hasta que mañana. Oh. Tú te escuchas muy alto ahora, ¿vale? Hay un premio, ¿vale? O sea, hay una pista en el directo y la tenéis que encontrar, ¿vale? Tenéis que encontrar la pista.
Alright, this guy is guys got the eyes of a hawk. But these props are they're gonna stick out like sore thumbs, is what I'm trying to get at.
Yep.
Blaze sabe por dónde voy. Ajá.
Kaz, awesome. You see his reaction.
Yeah, even Kaz is like,
Like, wait, Scissors was there.
Mirar justo encima del título.
And it is interesting. You got to make sure you know who the guards are at the beginning of this. It's the Little Whip Warriors on the bottom level. They're clearing out the house right now. They're making sure nobody is approaching. Only 4 teams have scored right now.
Trying to find people. That there was definitely someone back there that was there's not supposed to be 3 trucks back there, I don't think. But you know, in playing this, the best way to kind of
Tu nuevo logo. Ya. Me lo he hecho porque en plan. El otro logo no sé. ¿De cuántos pavos? Por cada 10 suscriptores que... Vale, de momento son 1000 pavos, ¿vale? Por cada 10 suscriptores nuevos que subamos en este directo, van a ser 1000 pavos más. Que alguien lo escriba por el chat y lo vaya poniendo, ¿vale? Blaze, porfa, si lo puedes poner lo que he dicho.
Take the time to reload and make sure you're taking the time like Taldak to stop and try to remember exactly what you saw. Don't move your POV.
Somos 7 personitas, chavales. Seguro que hay alguien que no le ha dado like porque hay 5 likes. Así que dejar todos. O sea, digámoslo así. Cada 10 solo... No. Cada sub es un pavo más. Para el sorteo no. Cada 10 suscriptores son 1000 pavos más de sorteo.
Yet, but if they could do this every single round, again, another big prop going in. They're at 30 points ahead of the pack, and the only 3 teams behind them, Fish Fam, Cuddle Crew, and the Chicken Champions.
Y compartirlo a tope. Y ahora eso sí, para ser moderadores del canal también lo que podéis hacer es traer a 5 personas nuevas y esas 5 personas nuevas que se suscriban y que pongan por el chat que vienen de vuestra parte. Si hacéis eso, automáticamente os hago un moderador del canal.
There's a lot of them as well, you know. The props outnumber you pretty substantially.
And if you recall the first game, where the Ravens Revenge were actually in second to the Funky Fighters. So, like you said, being able to take your time and make sure that you know exactly what you need to do kind of gives them a little bit of an advantage, but the Funky Fighters really did come out to a huge lead in the first.
Yo la skin de la World Cup la tengo. Vale, chavales, si hacen descanso iremos a jugar públicas, porque en las públicas mientras juegas puedes estar viendo la World Cup, ¿vale? Mira el ninja, qué guarro con el coche.
Cuddle Crew and everybody else can approach the Funky Fighters right now. They're trying to stop that from happening.
Well, Scissors did just drop in with that 10-point prop.
El rico humillando al pobre.
If they can get another 10-point prop in, they're going to be tied with the Funky Fighters. But they actually have to make it there to the center to make it into the incinerator. That is going to be make or break. We have 2 minutes left.
Good job, mi gente. Vamos a darle, a ver.
And, you know, my first instinct for this would be, you know what, I just got to go. I just got to try and run out.
Buah, el equipo del Rubio solo tiene 20.
It's actually counterintuitive. Right
Eso no
now,
mola.
you want to just be taking baby steps, right? Just making sure you can secure those points is crucial.
All the players right now, you can see them down below trying to get the shots as possible. They're racking up the eliminations right now. I don't think Fish Fam may have gotten one through. Taldat gets one through. That's going to even the gap a little bit. Here's the Funky Fighters again, just blind shooting through the black. And remember, 1:30 to go.
Ya no salió la skin de Afro. Ya. ¿Dónde está PewDiePie? Muerto. O sea, no lo sé. ¿Puedo jugar contigo? Sí, sí, jugaré con seguidores.
One prop behind. There's a little whip coming through as well. So all of a sudden, these teams are letting a lot of props through, or maybe it's the props who figured out their timings, figured out their tendencies, figured out when they stop shooting. 1 minute to go here. Here's Ninja. He's got a car. This is one of the most difficult obstacles or props to get in.
Don't stack on top of each other. Oh, this is so dangerous because when you see things like that tight together, you're like, yeah. Oh no, the bumper. Gotta land.
Ahora sí.
He was moving.
Vale, he actualizado el título, ¿vale? He actualizado el título, ¿vale? Le he cambiado, ¿vale? Para que sea una más peña, ¿vale? Para no mentirnos. Si actualizáis la página, el título en teoría tendría que estar cambiado. Ahí está. El título tiene que estar cambiado 100%. Oh shit, here we go again. It's so short.
But right now, Scissors and the Fish Fam, they've got the lead. And this is huge right now. Don't forget the Funky Fighters are in the center, so they can't rack up points. We've got 10 seconds left. Whoever's out in the field, they need to make it into the
a seguir viendo esta vaina.
They're going to have any more points accrue. It doesn't look like anybody's close. That's going to be the round. As the Funky Fighters and the Chicken Champions end up closing out that guard watch. We'll see where the standings end. I did notice something though, Zeke, is that the Ravens Revenge were at 0 for that run. They didn't get a single prop through, which is
oh shit, here we go again.
Performance on Sky Station Showdown. They were second.
They need to band together right now. They need to rally and they need to make.
Ya compartí, muchas gracias, Jorge. ¿Cuándo harás torneo? Pues no sé, es que quiero hacer un torneo de privadas, ¿no? Pero...
So now the Fish Fam, you know, we saw this before. They got this lead, but now they have to try and lock everyone else out from getting points. And as we've clearly seen, it is actually way more difficult than it sounds.
Martín, deja hablar en inglés, bro. Me está rayando mucho. Vale, chavales, mira, FORTNITE, este hombre es el puto.
Sunshine Soldiers also being a guard, and the first two right now ending up on
es el putísimo amo ese hombre.
2.5 minutes left on this timer.
Vale, seguro que hay alguien que no da la like.
So a little surprise in case you've been wondering why have they been flying up.
Así que
little secret
TP/baja Infernape 1972 vengo de parte de Jorjan. Ok, pues Jorjan, te quedan dos followers para, o sea, si no sabes inglés sí que sé, pero me rayas. Vale, entonces tenéis que suscribir, ¿vale? Sí, mira, Infernape te tienes que suscribir, ¿vale, bro? Y a Jorjan le faltarán 4 para poder darle el móvil.
Tyler trying to hold it down before he gets his last opportunity to go with the props. But here the Cuddle Crew, and they're going to be on guard watch next. So if they don't solidify this lead very strong right now. It's going to be so difficult. Meanwhile, the Ravens' Revenge did finally get a prop in. They could have a final round that
Ahí
could
está,
be
1021, qué
amazing.
grande.
We'll continue to watch here for the Cuddle
Ese mapa es de la temporada 10. Que va, que va, que va. Esto es un modo creativo. 1 vs 1. No, bro. Socra09, un saludo, bro, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Hola a todos, hola a todos. Acordaros que si os suscribís tenéis premio, ¿vale? Si os suscribís tenéis premio. Me han matado a Rubius. Gabriel, comparte y dígales que vienen de parte de Jordan. Chale, seguro que no todos la habéis dado like. ¿Cómo te llamas en Epic? Os añado yo, bueno, os mando mi... ¿Para cuando mejoras? Jaja. A ver, chavales, un momento, ¿vale? Os voy a pasar mi de Epic por el chat.
Oh, he hit that person from the blinds.
He heard you, Zeke. He knew.
Listen,
flexing a little bit on everybody.
He knows I'm a big fan of his. All right, he knows.
Somos 10 personas, ¿vale? Vengo de parte de Martín Covarrubias, vale, vale. Todos os tenéis que suscribir, ¿vale? Me agregas, soy... Sí, venga, va. Pasarme vuestra ID por el chat. Mejor dicho, venga. Pasarme vuestra ID por el chat y yo os añado. No se te ha encontrado, bro. Ah, vale. Vale. Oye, me está rayando esto ya, ¿no?
Top 3 are tied up at 100. So that means this last round of Junkyard Juke.
Bro, me está rayando ya, tío. Nada, tampoco se te encuentra, bro. Chavales, os tenéis que suscribir, ¿vale? Hasta que... O sea, Martín, a ti, por ejemplo... de momento tu amigo no cuenta, ¿vale? El de se hace la víctima no cuenta como suscriptor, o sea, como persona porque no se ha suscrito, ¿vale? Así que os tenéis que suscribir todos, ¿vale? Para eso, para que podáis, para que pueda contar. Así que mandarme vuestras IP, vengo de parte de Martín Covarrubias, ok, chavales, pero os tenéis que suscribir, ¿vale? Si no os suscribís es como si no vinierais de parte de nadie. 1022 GG. Grandes. Y dejar todos un buen like, que quedan 2 para los... Quedan 2 likes para los 10, ¿vale? Así que...
Nice shot there from his team. Joining them as well as the Llama Record Company in second place, so...
Suscribiros todos, papi, un like para los 10, a tope, chavales. Vale, el ninja, tío, con el coche me parece el puto dios, tío. Así que, chavales, todo el mundo que no esté suscrito, que se suscriba, ¿vale? Porque seguro que Wilder y esto no os habéis suscrito. Así que a suscribirse todo el mundo. Y chavales, falta un like para los 9 y seguro que hay alguien que no lo ha dado, o sea, para los 10, así que todo el mundo a suscribirse, ¿vale? Porque seguro que hay alguien que no lo ha dado.
Now remember, now that the Little Whip and Fish Fam have taken the lead, the Funky Fighters fall to 3. And since they got first in the first game, that means it's just more close when you think about the overall standings.
¿Me mandaste Soli? Sí, sí. O sea, después, vale, 1023, qué grandes, chavales. Por cierto, he subido vídeo, He subido nuevo vídeo que cuando acabe el directo me lo haría que vierais todos. Bro. Se te pida. Vale, y también, muchas gracias, y chavales, 10 likes, son los mejores. Arriba España, eso es. Vale, vamos a intentar llegar a 1030 en este directo, ¿vale? Y si llegamos a 1030 en este directo, el sorteo de pavos, aún encima, el sorteo de pavos se multiplica y se hace de 2000 pavos, ¿vale? Yo no sé, pero... ¿Por qué no me deja mover? No entiendo. Hago 1000 puntos y paro, ¿vale? No, voy a llegar al boss, voy a intentar llegar al boss, ¿vale? Puto Gref me ha viciado a esto, tío. Bien. Hostia, qué tonto soy. Soy un manco en esto. Soy un manco en esto. ¡Ay! Ha ganado Ninja. Me parece que ha ganado Ninja. Vamos. Venga, ya está, ya me he cansado. Bro, ahora. Ha ganado Ninja, ¿vale? Así que, chavales, seguro que hay alguien que no está suscrito. Así que si os suscribís tenéis premio todo el mundo, ¿vale? Y si dais like, pues me ayudáis que flipas. Así que todo el mundo a darle likes a tope, ¿vale? A tope, a tope, a tope, a tope el power.
Perfect play at the beginning. They had the guard defense. They didn't let anybody get over close to. I think the Ravens are no. The Ravens had 0. I'm thinking of the Funky Fighters had 50 in the first run. Yeah. But nobody else really did anything, and the Funky Fighters ended up starting to slow down. They didn't manage to keep up their pace. Little Whip Warriors took perfect advantage of that.
Yo también quiero que gane el equipo de Rubius, tío. Todo España quiere que gane el equipo de Rubius. Y el que ahora, vamos, se va a hacer súper conocido. De hecho, chavales, también deciros, hola Envico Barrubias, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Suscríbete y pégale un buen like. Vale,
use the props at the front to kind of, protect so that the guys who are just barely behind you can then make their approach and get 2 points at least, or at least 20 points in this remix version. Yeah. But great performance for Little Whip. Again, couldn't come at a better time because that puts them in contention for this Golden Llama.
Toda la familia de Fuego Rubias va a venir. Pues dejar un buen like y suscribiros todos, ¿vale? Que a los 1030 suscriptores serán 2000 pavos. Así que todos una buena suscripción ahí. Dams, vengo de parte de Jorjan. Franela, ¿qué pasa, Víctor? ¿Cómo estás? Vale, chavales, todo el mundo a suscribirse, ¿vale? Somos 1024, faltan 6 suscriptores, 6 nada más, para que cuando haga el sorteo mañana, ¿vale? Mañana entre las 1025, bueno, 1030 personas que seamos, si lo hago. O sea, una melia, bueno, da igual. Que mañana hay 1000 pavos de sorteo, ¿vale? Pero si os suscribís y llegamos a 1030 suscriptores, van a ser 2000. Así que todo el mundo a suscribirse a tope y encima yo he subido vídeo, ¿vale? He subido vídeo y todo el mundo a suscribirse a tope.
I think it's the Funky Fighters. Is there any other team that specifically, I know we started off, Ninja said the Ravens Revenge, but I don't know, I think things are really shaking up. What squad out here is surprising you so far?
Dude, those Ravens, man, like,
chavales, hay alguien que no se ha suscrito, ¿eh? El TCR Caramelo no se ha suscrito, yo creo. Porque somos 1024, tendríamos que ser 1025 o 1026 con Dams y con Caramelo. Si se suscriben, así que dejar todos. Franela, ¿te imaginas a Ninja en Face? Wow. Sería como lo puto mejor. No sé.
That's so brutal. You can't like we can't understate how difficult that is going to be. I mean, especially when everything is on.
Dos partes más subimos a la montaña. Ya lo sé, ya lo sé. Chavales, si queréis ser moderadores del canal, sí, vi el demo, os añadiré después. Chavales, si queréis que yo sea gilipollas, porque no me acuerdo de lo que iba a decir, dejadme en paz, ¿vale? Sí, si queréis ser moderadores del canal tenéis que traer a 5 personas nuevas y que se suscriban, ¿vale? Se tienen que suscribir. Es que ella solo sabe inglés, ok, pues. Subscribe to my channel, please. Subscribe to my little big channel.
No mechanics in Junkyard Juke are the same at all in the World Run. So we'll have to see if they still are warm for that.
Yeah, but hey,
va, chavales, falta uno para los 1025. Ya se suscribió. Hace rato escribió en español.
If you get more coins than me, I got 14. Hit us with the hashtag or tweet at me. That's fine. I'll hold the L. I respect it. I'm not a death runner. I'll be honest.
No, sí, porque puede ser que sí, que solo sepa inglés. Mira, estos son los que tienen llama, estos tienen llama y Rubius y estos tienen llama también. Y ya está. Así que chavales, somos 8 personitas y faltan 2 likes para los 15. Así que yo creo que aquí nos hablan. Y después veremos la Pro Am también, ¿vale, chavales? No soy norteño.
All the players are loading up and getting ready. It's so important to make sure that everything is perfect because you have one chance, one opportunity here to make a difference.
Mira ese cómo pone el teclado, loco. Vale, y ahora que van a jugar, que no me he enterado. ¿Qué es la Pro Am? La Pro Am es un torneo que van a jugar más Melo, Ninja y esto, que es como... que es de dúos, creo. Que es como que quien gane se lleva un montón de pasta. Pero en plan, sin una pública, o sea, una pública en plan una privada, pero es una partida normal. A la norte le gusta la sur y a la norte le gusta la dame. Cha cha cha. Este hombre es FORTNITE, el tío es el putísimo amo. ¿Y quién juega? Buah. Ninja, Marshmello, un montón de gente, muchísima gente. Y tienen pantallas de 240 Hz. Ese hombre no tiene ni teclado. Mira, me mola un montón lo del micro de aquí de Fortnite, loco. Eva, chavales, compartir a tope que queda uno para los 1025. Vale, voy a hacer una historia. Ahora entiendo por qué se sacan. Caramelo ya se suscribió, ok.
It's anyone's game.
We'll see who out of the gate as they open right now. Who out of the gate is going to go down? How slow are they going to take this? You can see everybody does not want to move. You can cut the tension with
Chavales,
the
estamos en directo viendo la World Cup en YouTube, ¿vale? Estamos aquí todos, así que ven todos para aquí.
What they need to do one by one. I heard some traps, MSYB, there he goes. Gets the first couple of coins and everybody at the same time. Funky Fighters have 6 right now.
Vale,
what a run so far from MSYB.
Ya se fue el de en Rebar Vale, 1025. Muchísimas gracias a quien se haya suscrito. Puto amo, eres tú, así que sí.
An error was made there on his part, but it's okay. He still got his crew. They can still make it through. Funky Fighters are still racking up the coins. Here we go. They're going to pick up their 10th right here, right now. This is literally, I'm telling you, man, this is where this precision jump comes through.
Pues chavales, 5 suscriptores más. 5 suscriptores más y sorteamos 2000 pavos. Que alguien, Blaze, ponlo por el chat, ¿vale? Jorjan, te quedan 2, bro. Casi me cargo el mando, Julio. Chavales, os molaría que trajera gameplays de Call of Duty, ¿vale? Y quedan 5 suscriptores para que sortee 2000 pavos, ¿vale? 5 nada más. 5 suscriptores, así que quien no esté suscrito que se suscriba, ¿vale? Porque esto está bien épico, tío, es que es brutal. Pero coge el checkpoint. ¿Qué hace este hombre? Oh shit. Oh shit. Ya me suscribí, quiero mi premio. Es que entras en un sorteo, bro. Es que entras en un sorteo, Alan. Quien se suscriba entra en un sorteo de 2000. Bueno, de 1000 de momento, hasta que no lleguemos a 1030 suscriptores, nada. Con tu novia de Minecraft y tienes sexo en las camas de Minecraft. Sí, porque así si la matas de un pollazo respawneado. O sea que... ¿Pero qué ha dicho el Martín? Pero que no pasa nada por eso. Bueno, no digáis eso, pero en plan, no pasa nada, pero mejor que no lo digáis. Pero tampoco lo hubiera suspendido, le pones el comentario y ya está. Dale oportunidades. Oh shit. Eso es muy chungo, tío. Es muy chungo. Tranquilo, pero pobre Martín, tío, ahora no puede hablar con... No puede hablar hasta de aquí a 300 segundos. Bueno, ahora 200...
haven't seen Cuddle Crew pick up
20.
any more coins. Maybe they're still alive. Maybe they've been eliminated. The castle. I mean, it's pretty hard to be eliminated in the castle. The only
Chavales,
way
todos
really
un buen
is
like, a ver si llegamos a esos 20 likes, ¿vale? Que
you got the funky fighters. Look at this.
Que saque la multicuenta. Seguro que la tiene.
Guys, if you want Lachlan to go
La
for this,
clan.
you gotta give it up to him right now. If you want Lachlan to go for the jump, Lachlan, you gotta go for it.
There has to be a lock.
Plan adelantado. Qué parguela.
Lachlan. Come on, you have to go. Look, but the thing is, he's
Lachlan,
talking it through his teeth. He's like,
Lachlan,
look,
Lachlan.
what do I have
Pues
to
ya
do?
de
What
mientras
do I
me
have
juego
to
esta
do?
vaina, no.
Right, and this is
Oh,
because remember,
¿me sigue? ¿Me sigue la puntuación? O sea, esto por si te aburres, ¿no? Ahora sí, y el de pam y pam. Y te vuelves para aquí.
15 points. That means they're up on that next tier, and there's some
¿Pero qué
pretty
hace?
treacherous things happening
Ya.
up there. There you go. It's
Qué genio,
Tyler,
el San,
through
tío.
the castle, that's why they're all dancing right now, because they know they're starting to be at the hardest part possible, and they know nobody else is here. Based on their coins,
Dios.
his teammate did fall.
Oh,
up ahead.
shit.
Gets one though.
Estamos volviendo a jugar este mapa, tío. Es que ya no
This
sé
is so
cómo no se
difficult. He's
cansan,
gonna
loco.
start getting towards the variable
Bueno, normal.
impulses.
Yo no me cansaría si me dieran 1.000.000 de euros si gano.
The trap's not right. This isn't right.
I'm way farther ahead of anybody else.
No sé, yo no me cansaría, la verdad, si me dan 1.000.000 de euros por ganar. Pero bueno.
He's gonna
Y el magma, tío, este tiene una de World Records, el cabrón,
in terms
tío.
of place
Tiene
that
una
they're
de
on,
World
the
Records,
Raiders
chavales. Quien se
don't
suscriba que lo diga por el chat, ¿vale?
get to that other lane.
Que entrarán en un sorteo, ¿vale? De 1000 pavos de momento, ¿vale? De momento 1000 pavos. Pero si llegamos a 1030 suscriptores,
The scissors.
1000,
That's what scissors
o sea,
did
2000 pavos.
He's going for
Así que,
it.
chavales,
He's not
faltan 5
stopping.
suscriptores
He does need to
y
make sure he
5 likes para los
beats the
20, así
fish fam.
que
You can see now Zan going at the
podemos
same time.
llegar.
Here it is through the
Gang,
jumps. He's waiting a little
gang,
bit. Jump.
gang, gang.
Okay, pressure's on right now.
Qué grande el
Don't forget
magma.
they're a single coin behind.
Zan going at the same time right now.
Qué maldito
Oh,
grande el
he's going for the
magma.
variable impulses.
Pero al Rubius y a esto no les enfoca ni para atrás,
Zan makes it. Yes! One more jump! Magma makes it through the variable impulses, one of the most
Take a deep breath.
difficult jumps. And the deep breath does come in. Magma
Hay que
is
suscriban en un
putting the
sorteo de
team
pavos,
on his
¿sabes?
back right now. And from what I can tell, it's everybody. Lachlan's
Pam,
going,
pam,
guys.
pam.
Going.
Pam,
He's got to
pam,
make this
pam,
jump.
pam, pam.
Does he make it? There you go.
Dios.
So look, he's
Antes de que empiece la Prime iremos a jugar con todos vosotros, ¿vale? Así que, good job. Así que sí, chavales, que no haya dado like, que le dé like, ¿vale?
Look, Magma, for a moment he's doubting himself. He can't. Magma, get your head in the game. You know you can make this jump. Here we go. The jump comes out.
Yes.
One, two. He doesn't go for the coin. He doesn't go for the coin. Wait, you needed that coin. That could make the difference.
Why is his team not telling him?
It's too risky. Maybe he feels like it's too risky. See, he's thinking about it. Should I maybe try to double back? I mean, if he gets down the ramp, he's gonna have his little icy
Bam,
toes.
bam. Está tensa la cosa, está muy tensa la cosa.
There's Zan too.
Look, he's thinking about the
Fuah,
same
el
thing.
magma tiene el
Should I
culo
go for
más
this?
cerrado
Is this coin worth it?
que el canal
To get up to the next
de un
stage,
scammer
Magma
de
taking
mierda.
a huge breath. We'll have to get
Para, pam, pam.
you know, the status on everybody else. I believe these are the last two players.
This is tough. We're getting word Lachlan has actually made it to the
Uf,
actually not made
el
it to the
Sam.
castle yet. I misspoke there. All right, here we go. Magma, great trigger. No, wait, it's okay. He used the rock.
The recovery.
Great. They knew
Gets
about
the
it.
coin. No! And Magma is out of the game, and with that, the Ravens' revenge too. Lachlan bouncing. He's
Ah, vale, claro, que ahora va por
as well.
por
He's not
eliminatoria.
over it yet, but Zan going for it at the same time. Here we go. He's gonna go for the coin up
Bro.
top.
He has
¿Y
to.
eso desde
He
cuándo?
literally has to. Magma, though, he left
This
the coin
is it.
behind.
No.
He set up. He didn't grab the coin either. If he had grabbed that coin, he's thinking about, do I double back? Do I try to make that?
So the reason he doesn't want to go is because if he
Bro.
goes for the coin, he is not going to be able to get to the next thing.
He
So
venido
they
Barrubias.
thought ahead
Hola.
of us, Zeke. They knew. Lachlan playing with fire. He is definitely not in this. Can he really make this with an impulse? No way. No. He's out.
He has
The
to.
end of Lachlan, the end of the Cuddle crew. And it is now.
Ah, vale, no ponen los españoles porque ya se habrán
21.
muerto.
He just
Entiendo.
needs one more coin.
He needs to get that
Which
coin.
is more easy for him? Is it the one on this trap? Or is it the one back behind?
You can tell he lifted the finger. He said, we need one coin.
Bro,
This coin right down here. If he can do
en vez de
that,
subir el volumen, apaga el móvil, es que soy tonto.
Oh, he missed it, but gets it with the trap
Zan,
trigger.
22.
The fish
Dios.
man. Zan
Ha ganado. Ha ganado. Qué épico. Bueno, ha ganado esta. Todo es un GG por el chat, chavales. Hola Martín, menos mal Martín, qué grande Martín. Puto épico, tío. Tiene la llama. GG, todos son GG por el chat. Y una F por los españoles. Bueno, no, que no han perdido, no pongáis ninguna F. No, no han perdido.
This could be it, man. That literally could have very well. But then the question is, what if that doesn't get them the win? Should he have kept going, right?
Yo en los canales que modelo sí soy estricto. Pues a mí no me gusta que sean escritos los estrictos. Hay que ser, en plan, hay que dar oportunidades, tío. Puede que no lo sabiera o algo. Lo que haya hecho. De mientras... Game. Para... Sorry porque ahora os leo, ahora os leo. A ver, vengo de parte de Jorjan. Ok, vale, 1026. GG, vale, Jorjan. Vale, Jorjan, te queda uno, bro. Chavales, faltan 4, ¿vale? 4 suscriptores para los 1030. Y a los 1030, el Jorjan se está haciendo en multicuentas. Espérate, vamos a descubrirlo ahora. Vale, Jorjan. Bro, ¿por qué te haces multicuenta? La multicuenta no renta, tío. No, los bloquea no. Porque, mira, Jorjan, si entras en la cuenta tiene que tener al menos 24 horas creada para que salga lo demás información y todo, y no sale. O sea, eso es que te la acabas de crear, bro. No lo digo a malas, o sea, a mí me da igual, ¿sabes? Pero esa por lo menos no te cuenta, o sea, te quedan 2. Brother. ¿Ves? Encima se ha desuscrito a alguien. O sea, eso es por la cuenta, porque el YouTube detectar que es multicuenta se lo quita. O no, no. Pero, hostias. Vamos. Debería ser detective, jaja. Espérate, entrevista.
Well, that's what I love to see. Amazing team synergy, amazing teamwork. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations again, Zeke.
GG, chavales.
Man, what a humble team leader Scissors is. But, you know, mad respect to Zan. I like that he pointed out specifically, you know what? I just gotta play like I'm at home. I have to get comfortable. For me, I'm the same way.
Hostia, qué tonto soy. Aquí yo creo que no tiene vidas o algo. Voy a parar que quiero leer comentarios. A ver. Lo sospeché desde que empezaron a llegar y Jorjan no escribía. Me hago gay solo para casarme con él y tirarle todo lo que gano. Chale, dejar un buen like a tope. Dios, qué doble kill, ¿no? Ah, no, 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 no. Espérate. Vale, ahora. Vengo a parte de Jorjan, el homosexual. ¡Hala! Pues suscríbete. Y a Jorjan entonces sí que ahora sí que te quedará uno. Eddie. O sea, Jorjan, entonces ahora sí que te faltará uno, ¿vale? Dejar un buen like a tope todos. No, te falta uno porque el de la multicuenta no cuenta, bro. Y encima no se ha suscrito el Eddie. La Eddie no se ha suscrito encima. Que tiene que ponerse en 1027 los suscriptores. Juega alguna partida. Ahora jugaré. Que está ya al final.
But man, we're calculating those standings. We're going to see who's winner. Honestly, I've been trying to do this in my head, but
we need the experts.
We need the experts, all right? I've got stuff written down, but like I can't read the code. All right? It's not coming to me.
No, la Eddie esa no es multicuenta.
And again, because those silver llamas are scattered,
no es.
Any team that wins that gold llama is going to win.
Let's recall the couple of games that we had in this Golden Games. Right?
Okay.
So Sky Station Showdown.
Hola, Javis, ¿qué tal, bro? Suscríbete y dale un pedazo de like. ¿Otro boss? ¿Me estás diciendo en serio que ya? ¿Otro boss, tío? Bro, ¿qué le pasa? Está quieta. Está reventadísimo. Venga, tonto. Va, no vienen más, tío, vienen muy lentos. Pum, pum. Pum, pum. Claro, ya decía yo, digo, bro. Uf, me había rayado, ¿eh? Otro boss, tío. Es que vienen al mismo tiempo. Que si tiene el móvil al lado. No sé, que me da igual, tío. Que falta uno más, o sea, un suscriptor más y te hago moderador, ¿vale? 1027, Jorjan, te hago moderador, ¿vale? Porque hay alguien de los que han mandado que no se ha suscrito. Venga, tonto, 28.000. Dios. No te escapes. No llego a respawnear y me rayo, tío. Dios, qué otaku. ¡Ay! No, casi le doy al... Pero... Porque soy tan otaku aquí. O sea, ojalá tener este aim en el propio juego, ¿no? ¡Hala! ¡Hostia! Este tiene los ojos rojos, ¿eh? Bueno. Este está de mala hostia, ¿eh? ¿O no? Inclusive le doy todo, le enchufo todo. Va, dispara, tontito, dispara. ¡Hostias! Me he rayado. Venga, otro más. Venga, ya van 3 o 4 bosses. ¿Cuántos van? No sé, no me acuerdo. O sea, la gente ahí no sé qué está pasando en la World Cup, pero yo jugando esto porque tengo flow. Pero vienen muy lentos, tío. La canción es la de cuando hay un cronómetro de estos, bueno, habían, de hacer desafíos. ¿Está la Lemusa? ¿Qué pasa, Lemusa? Ahora miro WhatsApp. Eso, y la canción me recuerda a eso un huevo, no, porque es esa, ¿no? Hola, otro boss, chavales. Vale, 1027. Jorjan, te hago el moderador ahora mismo. Vale, Jevis, está suscrito ya, Jevis. Mato a este boss y voy a ver el replay ese. Hostias. Vale, a ver. Vale, Jorjan, te lo has ganado. O sea, Jorjan, sí, Jorjan. Vale, Jorjan, ahora mismo eres moderador del canal, ¿vale, bro? Eres moderador del canal. Jorjan, enhorabuena. Chavales, quien quiera ser moderador del canal, ¿vale? Solo tiene que suscribirse y dejar un pedazo de like. Alemusa, ¿qué tal, guapa? Si no me has dicho nada, cabrón.
I was thinking the wall there. Yeah. Right? Just bouncing himself off the wall at the last moment. That would have been crazy. That would have been clutch.
That would have been insane.
Vale, chavales, GG.
Those last three teams. Yeah. Those last three teams.
Vale, Jorjan se ha desuscrito a alguien, bro.
Well, it's tough, like, honestly. And then that kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier, you know.
Si no se suscribe, te voy a poder quitar el moderador.
Because don't forget, even in those, when we were in that big section, like, he was killing it, absolutely. But then when you're like, okay, we're going to the Golden Games, these things have remixes, we'd have to change kind of the way I'm thinking and approach these things. Go from Sky Station to now, like, oh, we can all earn points. What's our strategy? Then we go to the Junkyard. Wait, we have to be 10-point props. You know, maybe I've been running around as a 2-point prop. Maybe I've been that guy that's been rolling in with the 2-point props. And then being like, oh yeah, World Run, we got it, no problem. Oh, we have a single life.
Ooh. And that face that he made when he made the jump, that needs to be made into an emote for sure. Exactly. Zeke's got it perfectly.
Vamos, no, pero te lo voy a quitar, tío, porque se ha desuscrito a alguien. Dile a tus amigos que no se desuscriban.
It was just too close. It was so unbelievably close. We have to make sure this is correct. Because, I mean, at the end of this, we crowned the first ever Fortnite World Cup Creative Champions. They are creative world champions. The idea of that
mi instinto arcadino me tiene sospechado. Vengo de parte de Jorjan, Sebastián. Vale, 1029, chavales. Un suscriptor más y sorteamos 2000 pavos, ¿vale? Yo lo dejo ahí. Vale, Jorjan, ya eres mod, así que ya. Te dejo mod.
That is a World Cup. That is awesome. It's really cool to see. Again,
dejar todos un like.
Hold my breath. Because it could even be the Little Bit Warriors, right?
Chavales, no te suscribáis, ¿verdad, locos? Otra multi, es verdad. Es otra multi cuenta porque se ha desuscrito. Si se quita, las ves, se quita automáticamente la suscripción. Jorjan, yo quiero pavos. No, ese llegó porque... No, porque por arriba pone vengo de parte de Jorjan. ¿Ves? Mira las subs. Se suscribe, pero YouTube lo quita automáticamente. Ahora, a lo mejor es alguien que se está suscribiendo y suscribiendo, no, pero... Chavales, faltan 2 likes para los 20.
I'm tense too. I feel it. Trust me. And I know for sure these guys on the stage are feeling the exact same.
Soy gilipollas. Este lo engancho. Y este también. Y este. 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 Y este.
Votes have been tallied,
multi,
and the winner of the Golden Games and the overall winner of the Fortnite.
¿Qué pasa? Ya, a mí también, no sé. Pero chavales, faltan un suscriptor más y sorteo 2000 pavos, ¿vale? Ahí lo dejo. Otro boss y llegamos a los 50.000, ¿vale? Dios, le he enchufado todas al parque de este. Le estoy... Hostias. No me mates por tu vida. Ay, ¿qué tal si dejas de moverte, bro? Venga. 5... ¡Mira, mira! Han ganado. Han ganado estos. Han ganado. Han ganado el de los estos. El de los peces. El de los peces han ganado.
absolutely massive. But just like you said, I want to just echo this again. Mad props to the entire team. It was not just one person that carried. It was a
Sebastián David Vélez. Quiero pavos, pues suscríbete, bro. Os tenéis que suscribir. Suscribiros y entráis en un sorteo de 1000 pavos. Y si llegamos a 1030, 2000. Si llegamos a 1040, 3000. Y así, vale. Tengo presupuesto hasta 1050, vale, 1030. Chavales. Oficialmente estamos sorteando 2000 pavos, ¿vale? Chicken Champions. ¡Oh! 270.000 euros. O sea, dólares se han llevado. Ni tan mal. Ni tan mal. Ni tan mal.
I have to just see the top 4 and the top 5 really, because Chicken Champions with the Silver Llama, that was pretty much what
Ni tan mal, hermano.
That's why it took so. I mean, that was
Ni tan fucking mal, bro.
Within $30,000 between second and third, and that's how, of course, you do.
Está súper bien,
Depending on which set, but all that pricing cumulative. So there you have it.
¿Cómo participo? Con suscribirte ya está, bro, pero en teoría ya está suscrito. Pero no sé, si no está suscrito, suscríbete, ¿vale?
This is day 1, and we're halfway through the show. We still have Pro-Am. Oh, by the way, we still have duos tomorrow on Saturday. Oh, by the way, we also have solos on Sunday. Yeah, are you already exhausted? Me too.
Chavales, me encuentro un... Creo que me he suscrito, pero ya está. Partidas, y ahora vamos. Chavales, me acabo de encontrar con un comentario que dice: eres un pringao con síndrome de Down, y pongo jaja o eliminar comentarios. Que la peña así no renta como persona, ¿no? Pero que hagan lo que quieran. Pues que, chavales, le damos unas partidas. A ver, espérate, que esto sí que lo quiero escuchar. Bridges X me gustas. A mí también me gustaría que te suscribieras, bro. Dios, esto sí que va a ser épico. Han ganado $1.000.000. Yo estaría ahí, estaría llorando, que sí. Estaría temblando. Un saludito para ti, bro. Suscríbete, dale un pedazo de like y falta uno para los 20. Uno para los 20 likes. Y si os suscribís, entráis en un sorteo de 2000 pavos.
Congratulations, guys. One more time. Give it up for the Fish Fam. Gentlemen,
El otro está en plan: viva España. Rosa Noray, un saludo. Un saludo, pero suscribiros todos a tope. Dios, qué épico. El palito de pescado va a lo suyo. Así que... Vale, chavales, se ha suscrito a alguien, así que de momento sorteamos 1000 pavos, ¿vale? Ahí lo dejo. ¿O es que se ha quitado una multicuenta? No lo sé. Y falta un like para los 20, Yo no digo nada.
Hey man, I respect that, you know what I mean? Because obviously this is something that is a long time coming for you. But I got to talk to you, my man, because I want you realize that one jump won this group here an extra $1 million.
Me compré el pase con tu código, ayuda eso. Claro que ayuda, claro que ayuda. Obvio que ayuda. Muchísimo ayuda. Acordaros, código ByFranela la tiene Fortnite, 20 likes, que grande. Todos los que os compréis cosas con mi código, ¿vale? Código ByFranela la tienda, para que no lo sepa, pasarme fotillos por Instagram o por Twitter, que yo os subiré a la historia o a Twitter. Os daré RT o algo, así que... A tope. Yes. Voy a comprar algo con tu código y si quieres te mando captura. Claro que sí, bro. Si me lo quieres pasar, pásame una capturita guapa y ya te ¿vale? ¿Ves el código, bro? Código ByFranela, ¿vale? Lo paso por el chat. Bueno, se ha pasado un poco mal, pero no. ¿Qué? No se manda esta vaina. Hola Redex, ¿cómo estás? ¿Por qué no sé? What the fuck? Mírala que guapa. Vale, GG chavales. Vale, pues GG. Vine al Rubius cuando han ganado Keroro y esos. Yo me compré unos gestos de 20 taxis conmigo. Se me olvida la captura. Tranqui, bro, tranqui. Vale, chavales, GG. A ese hombre le ha dado, Bro, ya vengo, ok. San, tío, esto ha sido muy épico. ¿No dejas irte por Instagram? Me dice pendiente. Sí, te acepto, brother. Porque es privada, por eso. Sebastián Vélez. O sea, me acabas de decir en toda la cara que había alguien que tenía multicuenta 100%, porque te llamas Jevis44. Vale, Pro Aim, bien ahora. Vamos a jugar, chavales. Vamos a jugar. Grupo público. Solo amigos. Vale, os añado, chavales, a todos. Sebastián Vélez y era un tío que también se llama así, pero bueno, que me da igual, básicamente. Vale, chavales, todo el mundo, ¿vale? Vale, chavales, todo el mundo ahora mismo a tope. Mandarme vuestras IDs por el chat, ¿vale? A tope, ¿vale? Y vamos a jugar unas squads, ¿vale? O bueno, o lo que preferáis. No se han encontrado, bro. Osmel, ponte auriculares. Estoy en directo, ¿vale? En YouTube. Vale. De mientras que no empieza la Pro AM, ¿vale, chavales? Que empieza en 10 minutos. Así que vamos a darle a tope. Bro. Hernán, el micro, bro. Hernán, deja de respirar en el micro, te muteo. Ya. Sorry, bro. Pero... Hola. Vale. Pablo, vale, ya está, pues ya estamos full. Así que vamos a darle todos a full, ¿vale?
Pablo.
Bueno, esperad. Volvemos a unir. Bueno, no, esperad un momento. Voy a poner esto en privado y voy a invitar a los que realmente quieren jugar. Vi el demo, bro. No me llega tu... A ver, voy a probar solo con vi el demo, a ver si esto, bro. Ah, mira, con vi el demo sí que me ha dejado. Vale, pues os voy a invitar, ¿vale? A ver, voy a invitar a Lizan. Voy a invitar al Pablo y al Bieldemo ahora cuando te unas, si te unes. Así que GG, mi gente. Qué grande, bro. Vale, pues te vas para la historia, bro. Ahora, Sebastián Vélez. A ver, vamos a... Sebastián Vélez, que es... ¿Cómo que más? Bueno, yo la subo así, ¿vale? Ya la verás que es... No me llega la invitación, pues no sé, bro, ¿cómo te llamas, tío? Es que te la he mandado y nada, no hay manera. Y si no, mejor una solitaria a unas malas, ¿vale? Pero me molaría jugar con alguno de vosotros, tío. A ver, ¿hasta cuánto le queda? Míralo, el Pablo. Pablo. Pablo.
Franela.
Estoy en directo en YouTube. Buah, pues no sé, bro.
Va, pues gente de YouTube, quiero deciros una cosa y es que me comen la... Digo...
O sea que vamos... ten cuidado porque aquí hay mucho copyright. O sea, aquí... ¡Oh! ¡Oh, shit! El pico de...
¿Me compras esa skin?
No. Porque no
¿Por qué
tengo pavos.
cáncer?
Y porque
Que
me da
métete.
cáncer tu vida. O sea, vamos a darle, va. Es que no me llega tu invitación, brother. Voy a cambiar el título, voy a poner Viendo la Pro AM, ¿vale?
Haciéndome una paja en directo y pasa esto. Tío, ¿cómo tienes ya 21 me gusta?
Y he subido un montón de... Porque estoy sorteando pavos, en plan... Para cada...
Sí,
o sea,
bueno, pero es que en el directo está tu padre, tu madre, tu perro y tu hermano.
Y tu puta madre que está muerta. O sea, venga, vamos a ver. Viendo la Pro AM, jugando con...
Oye, ¿cómo sabes que está muerta?
¡Hola! Está como tu chapa en la mierda.
Mira, escucha, mira.
¿Eso es la chapa?
Escucha eso. Sí,
¿Qué has cagado?
sí, se la caga en el pecho a tu madre. Oye, ¿sabes quién es el X Alas?
¿Él?
El X Alas.
No.
El X Alas, cabrón.
Ni puta idea. Vamos a dar unos dúos y ya
Tío,
está.
que... ¿No te acuerdas los de Team Dream?
Ah, sí.
Vale, pues no, el creador, el X Alas.
Sí.
¿Tú sabes que le he hecho emoticonos y eso?
Ah, sí.
Sí. Es que como soy su twitchero favorito, le diseño unas cosas para los miembros del canal y eso.
Pues está guay. Yo me tengo que poner logos.
No, a ver, es que logos no sé hacer, bro. Yo sé hacer cuando
Yo
los
me cambié el
miembros
logo
y
de
toda esa
YouTube, ¿me lo
mierda.
has visto? Mi logo de YouTube, la polla.
Sí, ¿quién te lo ha hecho?
Yo.
¿Cómo?
En plan, es una... Es como una mierda,
O sea,
pero me mola como queda.
Template, ¿no?
¿Eh?
O sea, template, ¿no?
No, que va. Si lo he hecho yo,
Luego,
sí. Cabrón, que es recortar una imagen y ponerla con un fondo, tío. ¿No has visto el...? Pero no el logo, en plan...
Luego para YouTube PSD.
No, ¿qué dices? Pues eso me he metido yo en el Photoshop. Si es recortar mi cara y ponerle un fondo y ya está.
¿Pero qué cara es esa? ¿No es tu cara, pedazo de friki? Ah, vale, sí,
¡Tonto! El de
Sí,
la
no,
web, el del marco no.
Ya, el del marco, ¿quién te la ha hecho? ¿Cómo la ha hecho?
Yo lo hice yo en el Photoshop, estuve 3 horas.
Mentira.
Mentira no, verdad.
¿Y cómo has puesto la cara esa? ¿Cómo la has hecho? ¿La has dibujado tú?
No, lo que hice fue mi cara, luego le pones una superposición, o sea, me recorté la cara, pones una superposición de colores y vas dibujándolo por ahí. Mira, ahí se ve lo de...
Sí, o sea, lo
del
puedes quitar porque te ocupa la pantalla y no se ve nada en realidad.
Oh shit, pues lo quito.
¿Me comes la polla?
No,
Joder.
Chavales, 9 suscriptores más. Y sabéis qué hacemos, ¿no? Sortear 3000 pavos.
Se mete un dedo en el culo.
En directo y pasa esto. No, vamos a señorío, tío. Estoy demacrado conmigo mismo.
Tengo calor. ¿Sabes que mañana me piro? 4 días, no estoy en casa.
¿Otra vez?
Llevo Sí, otra vez.
Qué maricona.
Ya, me parezco a tu padre.
¿Cómo estás tú hoy, tío? Estás que tiene ganas de palmarla ya. Se le va más fuerte.
Sí, quiero
¡Hostias!
meterme un dedo en el culo que así, Me ha dejado mi novia.
¿Qué dices?
Nada, de broma.
Ah, vale.
Sería tocho, Fijo, te has puesto cara de preocupado y todo.
Pues sí. ¡Hostias!
En verdad, si me dejara, ya sabes.
A buscar de otra, ¿no?
¡Capa! Pero.
¡Vamos! Bro, relax. Ah, la gracia, que tengo 8 de vida, ¿no? Eso sí que me hace gracia. Eso sí que me hace gracia, Eso de tener 8 de vida.
Voy a mear.
Que vale, que no vuelvas.
¿Cómo que no quieres que vuelva?
Si te apetece no volver, no vuelvas. Solo si te apetece. Oh, shit.
Sí, tómate tarta y cómeme la polla.
Gang. Me van a disparar y la voy a palmar, tío. Voy a dejar de comer tarta, voy a ir a por alguna kill, ¿no? Que tengo 40 de vida al menos. Puedo hacer algo, yo creo, y todo. Pero bueno, sin rayarse un poquito, ¿vale? Vamos así del chill, porque yo creo que pueden haber hasta las becas, con suerte. Y voy a sudar de todos los disparos, ¿vale? De todos los disparos voy a sudar. ¡Uy! Oh shit, gang, boom. Venga, bro, hasta que tu madre me diga que no te quiere. O sea, hasta nunca. Chavales, que me estoy sacando la picha en esta partida hace un momento. Me voy a llevar esto.
Vale, ya.
Y soy el gilipollas. Vale, pues yo estoy aquí, que me he hecho ya 2 kills. Easy peasy, paparrisi, lemon juicy. Y eso. Que me voy a llevar esto por las coñas. Ah, no, si yo llevo una. ¿Y qué me llevo? Me llevo la venda, no, tío, la venda no. Me voy a llevar su fusil. Y bueno, esto ya está todo looteado, está más looteado que las tetas de tu padre. Así que, hostia, lo que no tengo son balas. Es que esto... Ahora, lo que me estaba rayando ya. Digo, hermano, ¿qué haces? Dame balas de fusil, me da balas de lo que siempre pido. Y lo que ahora no quiero, me lo da, ¿no? Que es como súper rayante todo, pero... No pasa nada, no pasa nada. A ver, por aquí arriba yo creo que tiene que haber otro pavo. Pues si no, vamos para aquí arriba y ya está. Y que sea lo que Dios quiera, chavales. Oh shit, que están reviviendo a alguien. Corre, que están reviviendo a alguien. Están... ¿me estás diciendo? Vale, herido. ¡Ay!
Cuidado con esto. Hostia, vaya gente, ¿no?
Me lo he llevado. Ay, que... Ah, que
no, el que le has pegado tú.
Ah, vale, pues nada.
Come tarta. Bueno, cómeme los cojones si quieres, pero tarta también.
No, mira, esto es así. Es. Vamos.
Ese es otro pavo, también te digo.
¿Dónde está este hombre? ¡Hostias! ¿Qué hago? ¡Ay, que no tiene balas!
Fóllate a su madre.
No, ya luego...
No, mira, vete al que mataste, vete al que mataste allí abajo.
Bro, tío, es que es Jesucristo. ¿Cómo das el premio? Hago un sorteo de pavos mañana. Mañana doy los ganadores del sorteo de pavos. Pero en plan,
es mentira, ¿no? Que mañana
son 2000 pavos, ¿vale? O sea,
Oye,
hemos empezado el directo. O sea, cada 10 suscriptores van aumentando 1000 pavos, ¿vale?
Oye,
y de momento son 2000 pavos desde el directo.
¿Quién ganó?
Así que, y si queréis ser moderadores del canal, ¿vale, chavales? Todo el mundo. Pero vas con una tarjeta de Pay, sale de paisaje y pasa el código. Sí. Es que es eso. Hombre, no tenía pensado hacerlo por el mail para que sea más seguro, pero no sé por dónde lo digáis. Por el mail. Voy a echar una meada, ¿vale? Que me estoy muriendo de pis.
Pero es que no solo con una tarjeta de Price Card. Ah, bueno, sí. Vale, sí. Pero, bro, por YouTube no se puede, no hay susurro, vaya.
Oh, shit. Oh. Mano, juego la World Cup. ¿Qué dices? Chale, dejar todos un pedazo de like. Me han dado esto por estar en la... Bueno, a ver, que realmente eso lo tenía abierto, ¿no? No estaba viéndolo en la web. Ahí, lo estaba viendo en... Lo que épico. Game Jam. Game Jam, bros. Vale. Vamos a chequear esta vaina. Chavales, 2 likes para los 25, ¿vale? Si os suscribís, entráis en un sorteo de pavos.
Doing some, you know, fan meets, doing some signings, all sorts of stuff, and just overall having a good time watching the games, playing in the fan fest.
Chavales, ya vengo, voy a recargar la
environment. If you haven't been down here, if you have a ticket, come on down, come hang out, check those out because there is so much going on, so many people to talk to. The players are around here. We're hanging out, and also don't forget, if you're at home, you can tune in and join the fun. You can use the hashtag Fortnite World Cup. You can go to fortnite.com/watch. There is so many ways for you to get involved and just be a part of this. This entire thing is a spectacle. It's more than just the Battle Royale and the stuff that's playing, and it's about these players and celebrating the awesome stuff that they do.
The interactions, whether online or in person, are amazing. I haven't yet gotten a chance to take a look at that hashtag after that Creative World Cup, after Sand hit that jump. I can't wait to do it later, go back in time on Twitter and see what see what the reaction is.
But just see, because during one of the tests, I mean, we had like a relatively similar moment. The entire stadium was empty, and I thought I was about to pass out. Like, I hit the castle jump, and I literally stood up, and I was like, I don't know what to do with my hands. Like, I'm good. This is the most amazing moment. So then to watch Sand have that moment, have his team surround him, and know that you lift yourself above.
Oh shit, se me ha borrado todo. O no, mejor vamos a jugar una solitario, tío. Y mientras voy a poner esto así. Ahí estamos. Rebo, con suscribirte ya participa, bro. ¿Qué haces tú muerto? ¿Tú eres tonto? Ah. Entiendo.
Eres un gilipollas.
Un gilipollas tú, tonto. Va, dale. Acordaros que con suscribiros ya participáis, ¿vale?
También si pasáis un vídeo metiéndose un dedo en el culo, tenéis...
Estoy pesado con el dedo en el culo, tío. Te voy a mutear al final por eso. Directamente no voy a jugar contigo. Que no estoy en Twitch, que estoy en YouTube. Que YouTube es más estricto. Es como Blaze.
¿Y qué pasa?
Pues que me pueden banear, lo sabes, ¿no?
¿Qué te van a banear? ¿Tú estás tonto?
Otra vez.
Ah, que no se puede insultar.
Prácticamente no.
Ah, su puta madre, pensé que se podía decir.
¿Qué
Mierda.
Ay, me cago en la puta, es que se puede, pero...
Me cago en Dios, eso no lo sabía yo, ¿eh?
¿Te crees callar ya? Hostia puta Rosa Melano de mierda, me cago en tu puta madre.
Ah, que te gusta que te rocen el ano, dices.
No.
Si has dicho cállate ya la puta boca que roza melano.
Ya. He dicho Rosa Melano.
Pues eso, que te gusta que te lo rocen.
Voy a comer a ti. ¿Por qué no carga?
Porque tiene fimosis. ¿Sabes lo que es la fimosis?
Claro. Ni puta idea.
¿Sabes lo que es la fimosis?
Ha cargado.
¿No sabes lo que es la fimosis?
Me metido en el micro en el pecho. Fimosis es lo que tienes tú.
¿Sabes lo que es eso, no?
No.
Tener exceso de pellejo en la punta del nabo.
Ah, no, eso se llama fulmosis o algo así.
No, fimosis.
Ah, bueno. Que me da igual.
Te puedes meter un dedo en el culo.
Ahora están presentando los dúos.
¿Sabes qué?
Ay, cuando que te da igual, pero a mí no. Vale.
Reaccionando a la WC en directo.
WC.
Sí, la worka.
Ah, vale. Pensaba que lo decías por el vídeo que he subido hoy de la FMS, digo, loco. ¿Qué dice este chavo?
No lo he visto, tampoco lo quiero ver.
Nada, tampoco quiero que lo veas. Demasiada belleza para ti.
Ah, bueno, si lo mismo te puedo meter un dedo en el culo. Eso mola, pruébalo.
Como a tu novia, ¿no?
No, la verdad que no suelo hacerle eso.
No, porque no te deja, porque no te quiere, por eso.
A ver, eso también es verdad, pero... pero tampoco hacía falta decirlo, ¿eh? Espero que no seas tú el pedazo de zángano que me está tirando granadas.
Pues no soy yo.
Vale, pues entonces debería preocuparme, ¿no?
Por eso.
Vale, ¿están aquí? Vale, ayuda.
No te voy a ayudar, por cagarte en mis
Franela,
muertos.
Franela, tus muertos.
Que yo me quedo looteando.
Franela, tú que que hijo de puta. Pues me tiro lanzadera y me piro.
Vale. Yo tengo otro lanzadera aquí.
Vale.
Te la robé, güey. Hostia, tu puta madre. Hijo de puta. No me la vas a dar, ¿no?
Para nada. Los pavos confirmados se vienen, ¿eh? Lo has escuchado, ¿no? Como que...
Va, vamos a por los pavos. Míralos, es que mancos son, tío. Son putos mancos.
Sí, tienen fimosis cerebral.
Y yo, ¿sabes lo que tengo yo? Hostias, bueno, a ver, son mancos. Mira, le voy a esperar aquí, ¿vale? ¿Qué haces?
No hace falta que le esperes porque, ¿sabes, no? ¿Sabes, no?
Me estoy tomando un tocho con menos vida que un... Dame el este.
O sea, es que eres un hijo de puta.
Dame el barril y te doy un tocho.
No.
Pues me lo quedo. Me lo voy a echar, mira, en tu cara. Mira la vida que tengo.
Ya, pero mira. Yo tengo un barril y tú no.
Porque soy buena persona, ¿eh?
No, en verdad me la sudaba si no me lo dabas.
Ya, pero... soy un buen tío.
De todas maneras iba a morir virgen igual.
Hola.
Con fimosis.
¿Qué he pensado con la fimosis, tío? Que da puto asco eso.
Mírate un vídeo de cómo se quitan la fimosis.
No. Te cortan. Te cortan.
Mírate un vídeo, por favor.
Que no.
Reaccionando a por favor, censura.
No, qué asco.
Para ver tu cara.
Estoy comiendo palomitas.
Bueno, tú muerto. Molaría eso, ¿eh?
Mira, el doctor Lupo y Sigala.
¿Quién es Doctor Lupo y Sigala?
No sabes quiénes son. El Sigala es el de Simple Melody.
El Sigala. ¿Quién son esos tolares?
Los que están jugando la Pro AM y son más buenos que tú jugando al Fortnite. Esos.
A ver, si están jugando la Pro AM, lo entiendo. Fijo, esos chuparon alguna polla para estar con él.
Como tú.
No, la verdad que no. A mí me la chupa tu madre. Yo no suelo hacer.
A mí tu novia, que es peor.
No creo.
No, porque es muy fea, por eso no lo hace.
Si más quisieras.
Fuera coña, es fea de cojones,
Sí,
se nota que ahí.
No lo hace porque es tu mano derecha.
No, porque no tengo. Escúchame, pero se nota que hay amor, porque es fea de cojones, pero tú la quieres.
Cabrón, no. Más quisieras.
O sea, que la quieres por su físico o por su cara.
No.
Entonces es lo que me estás diciendo. Le voy a mandar un vídeo a la pava esa,
gilipollas. A lo mejor es la zorra de tu madre, pero ella no. La cara que se ha quedado grande por
El mapa soy el mapa.
Hoy estoy feliz, Dije mañana me voy a mi pueblo, ya sabes.
Tu puta madre.
Ahí hay droga barata, ¿sabes?
Hostias.
1 gramo 7 pavos para los guiris.
Mándalo, se lo merece. El que, bro. Me está siguiendo el pavo. Oye, Pablo, podrías venir, así por
así por el jaja, ¿no?
por los loles de tu pueblo.
El vídeo allá a la novia. Bueno, lo mismo le mando un vídeo haciendo una paja de la zorra y tu madre.
Tengo la aim en la mierda. Tengo la aim en la mierda. Joder,
Dice que
mira el
anda
alía.
cabistas, tío.
Me ha venido.
¿Tienes alía?
Se lo merece el vídeo a la novia, mándalo. Chavales, quien no haya dejado like, que le deje like, ¿vale? Encima.
¿Has visto la historia de hoy, si no? Me hace gracia porque está el perturbado este mental diciéndole, tío, pásale un vídeo a su novia. Sería gracioso,
Chavales, si
¿La
os
sigues?
suscribís.
¿Instagram a ella?
Sí. Si os suscribís. Mira, ese es el que me ha matado.
Mira.
¿Qué de mierda tienes, cabrón? ¡Hola!
¡Coño!
Bucaque. Te han hecho como yo a tu novia, han hecho un bucaque. Parece han hecho lo mismo, pero en el Fortnite.
No parece gracioso,
Pues a mí sí.
Prendo un porro. Ella lo que quiere, no.
Tú sí que lo prendes. Porreta de mierda, cabrón.
¿Vale?
Hashtag.
Tu madre te
Bueno,
chilla
que
porque
decimos-
dice que la novia te ha dejado.
No, era mi hermano, no era mi madre.
Bueno, me da igual. Tampoco tienes más. No, broma.
No me parece tampoco gracioso, ¿Tú quieres pelear? Nos peleamos,
Chavales, un like para los 25. Si vienes tú a mi casa.
Sí. Voy a tu casa, tío, te miro. Y te hago así. Te no quiero.
Pues vamos a ver la Pro AM.
Tú, mira, escucha una canción de WhatsApp. Mira, escúchala.
No, el copy.
Da igual, no creo que se escuchen. Dime si se escuchan tu directo.
Sí, claro que se oye.
Vale, segundo, espérate, vamos a ponerla 3 segundos.
Vale.
Vale, ahora no se escucha, ¿no? Cuando
No.
la acerque al micro se escuchará, va. 3, 2, 1, mira.
Vale, ya está. Te he muteado. Cuando la quites, 3, 2, ¿no? Vale. Fue la coña. Se muteo, Fue la coña. 25 likes, qué grandes, chavales. Vale, a ver.
Da linda, tu cuerpo, nana. Es clave. Va, 50 likes y me echo un freestyle.
No, vamos allá.
Oye, escúchame.
¿Qué?
¿Tú tienes a Cloth agregado?
He estado jugando
¿Está
con él
jugando
esta
ahora?
mañana.
Escúchame. Estuve jugando con él anoche.
Y yo.
Le regalé no sé qué, tío, y de repente estamos jugando tal.
Ah, o sea, él
Le regalé
con mi código,
el
¿no?
estandarte, ¿sabes?
Ah, vale, bueno.
Bueno, pues estábamos jugando así y tal, no sé qué. Y creo que se fue a jugar contigo, pero creo que me ha bloqueado.
¿Por?
Ni puta idea, en plan, no sé, de repente se piró y no lo veo conectado. ¿Ahora está conectado?
Ahora te lo digo.
Va, me he hecho un freestyle así de jaja.
Va.
Va, dale.
A ver.
Ah. Franela.
Sí que está conectado el Cloth.
Una puta zorra.
Escúchame, Cloth sí que está conectado.
Eres demasiado feo con la foto de la gorra. Es normal que yo me coja a tu madre y en tu cara yo me corra. Oh. Vaya 3 rimas,
Ahí en tu cara tú te corras.
Invítalo.
Primero córtate la
Invítale.
picha y luego dime, no, que no tienes brother. Chavales, que no esté suscrito, que se suscriba, ¿vale? Porque
Está
tenéis...
muy guapo el álbum, ¿no? Así es
pesado.
normal que yo te rompa el cosito.
Te voy a
en la
mutear,
mente
¿vale?
tienes
Ah, muteado, ya está.
In Saudi Arabia, came all the way to New York City to compete, has been around the FORTNITE scene from the very beginning, and one of their major streamers and content creators.
We'll see if that T-pose from the both of them is going to be
Tienes cáncer, lo saben. Estoy viendo el
very-
directo.
Pero te has rayado, te has puesto a mirarlo porque te...
No, no.
No. He dicho muteado y de repente te has callado.
Wow, listen to that roar, the other half of the girthquake, and Courage just got knocked out. Sean did compete in that first.
Oye, escúchame.
Dime.
Quita Close. Que me quiero cagar en sus muertos. Sí, 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 no. ¿Me puedes regalar a mí el estandarte ese?
Se lo he regalado a Claude.
Pero si yo también se lo he regalado.
¿Qué dices?
Te lo juro.
No, es broma, es broma. Se lo regalé al mini shoot.
Joder, imítale,
No está jugando.
Llámale. Que nunca te lo coge. ¿Qué F en el chat,
Que F, pero al menos lo conozco, brillado.
Bueno.
Y tú me ruegas que te lo presente.
Bueno, pero mira.
Pero mira,
eso es
yo
lo que le hago a tu madre en la cabeza, mira.
no estoy mirando nada, si estoy viendo la prueba de B.
Bueno, pues yo me bailo un Fortnite.
Y 1000 puntos, ya me cansa. ¡Wow! ¡Qué reparto de hostia! ¿What? Chavales, si os suscribís, ¿vale? Si os suscribís, entráis en un sorteo de pavo. Está muriendo ese hombre. Está en plan, bro. Dame vida, ¿vale?
Si os suscribís, os doy un cacho de mi abuela.
Entonces te vas a quedar sin cachos. Ah, mira, están en el mismo setup, pero la gente... ¿Qué? ¿Y ese ratón? Ese ratón lo tiene un amigo mío. Súper barato, pero va súper bien.
El hoyito de Chess. Tiene fimosis ese ratón,
Qué pesado, tío.
El mío va mejor, Oye, ¿y ese que está escribiendo ahí? Está poniendo código ByFranela en la tienda.
Chavales, todo el mundo. ¿Me regalas el pescado? Sí, no lo tengo para mí.
Espérate, voy al Mercadona y te lo compro.
La bolsa viene dentro. Jaja. Chavales, suscribiros todos que entráis en un sorteo. De hecho, mira, bro. Estoy sorteando 2000 pavos, ¿vale? Si llegamos a 1030, o sea, 1040, perdón, 3000 pavos. Yo no digo nada, pero si os suscribís, entráis en un sorteo de pavos, de 2000 pavos. Así que está en vuestras manos. Mira, si quieres el palito de pesca. Qué pesado, te voy a mutear. Va, chavales, compartirlo a tope. A ver si llegamos al menos a 1035 suscriptores antes de que acabe este directo. Suscríbanse.
Código ByFranela en la tienda.
Ahí está, suscríbanse que es el más melo y el pescado gratis. Y chavales, usar mi código en la tienda, ¿vale? Y quien no esté suscrito, que se suscribáis si queréis ser moderadores del canal, ¿vale? Tenéis que traer a 5 personas nuevas que se suscriban y que pongan por el chat que vienen de vuestra parte.
Suscribirme yo como un moco mientras fumo una galleta cuponer María.
Qué tonto eres. Eres más corto que la picha con fumo, sí.
Suscríbanse yo como un moco mientras fumo una galleta cuponer María.
Es muy pesado, tío. Aparte ya de poner esa mierda. Cállate, que quiero escuchar. Quiero escuchar. Chavales, 3 likes para los 30.
deja poner una cosa, la última cosa. Y ya está, ya me paro.
Vale. ¡Oh, mira el Moyors! ¿Está Moyors? Ah, claro, con lo de Movistar Riders. ¡Oh! ¡Moyors! ¡Qué grande!
Escucha, mira.
La cucaracha ya no puede caminar porque no tiene por qué le faltan las dos patitas de atrás.
No hace gracia Moyo.
¿Es el de Breaking Bad? El RJ Meat, el hijo de Walter White. Me rayaría si fuera él. Ese sí.
El cojo.
Sí. ¿Sí? ¡Bro!
Pero es que mira Moyo, por favor, la cara.
Puto amo. RJ, ¿cómo era? Mite, este. ¡Sí! ¡Es él! RJ Mite 3 es un actor estadounidense conocido por su papel como Walter White Jr. en la serie Breaking Bad. ¡Bro! ¡Qué épico! El dedo en el culo, no, el dedo en la cabeza.
¿Pero qué es la Pro Aim? ¿De qué va la Pro Aim?
Tío, la Pro Aim es el torneo más grande que hay de... Es como una World Cup, pero de influencers. O algo así, no sé. Me dice, no te puedes poner mi código de creador. Bro, tengo código, tío, lo siento.
Métete, yo me lo pongo.
Chavales, código ByFranela. Y acordaos que si os suscribís entráis en un sorteo de pavos. Da
El de
igual.
Dios culor. El de Dios culor. El de Dios culor. El de Dios culor.
De Trevin.
De obesidad mordida.
Da igual, el que da igual, bro.
Métete un dedo en el culo y ahora sí dará igual.
1033, muchísimas gracias por la suscripción, bro. Y chavales, faltan 3 likes para los 30, ¿vale?
¿Qué te ha vuelto a suscribir esa, no?
A tope, chavales.
Había uno que se ha hecho 2000 puntos así por la cara.
Ya.
Tan aburrido estaba el pavo jugando.
Tengo ganas de ir a mear, pero quiero ver quién hay, bro. Y me invita a los mear. Me estoy meando muchísimo, tío. Tengo... Que no.
Rare, an actress and former beauty queen, best known as her role on Lisa Miller in the hit TV series Awkward. She held the title of Miss Teen Malibu for 2 consecutive years. That's the back-to-back, and she was Miss Regional California Teen in 2011. She also says she will never not play as Peach in Mario Party or Toad in Mario Kart. The Slayer 360, a YouTube from Mexico, who says that he cannot say the letter R.
Nah, tío, me cago en los muertos que parió.
Oh shit, game, boom. Chavales, 3 likes para los 30.
3 likes para...
3 likes. Oh, míralo, el Thorman.
Esto feo el cabrón, parece...
Da igual, es argentino.
Famous Spanish YouTuber and magician who studied programming and computer science. Jared Aberson is the Canadian actor known for his role in American Animals, Code Destroyer, and Travel.
No sé,
I
creo
think
que
the
no.
more interesting the facts. He's a trained mixed martial artist.
¿Cómo mierda puedo ver el puto directo?
110 and 200 in each, but his MMA name.
Contesta, que conteste aquí. A todo esto.
Ah, que si te puedo poner su código de creador.
No, bro, tío, tengo el mío. Lo siento, pero yo creo que es de entender, ¿no? Si tienes... ¡Míralo el Chihuahua! ¡El Chihuahua! Chihuahua con el Roblesidu en la Pro AM, ¿eh?
Hasta Franela fan de Roblox porque hace
¿Qué va?
vídeos con Shooter Cook.
Súper rayado, tío. Oh, el David Williams, qué genio. Ese hombre es un genio. Ah, mira, está Wildcat. No sabía cómo era Wildcat. He dicho si te puedes suscribir a mi canal y me suscribo al tuyo. Bueno, tío, pero que eso es spam. Bueno, mira, me voy a suscribir, pero por respeto. Aunque tienes, ¿cuántos suscriptores tienes? 2400. Ya está, ya me he suscrito, bro.
Y te viene a decir con 2000 700 y te viene a decir
The
sub
other
por
teams
sub.
are in trouble. Most of the celebrities usually
¿Cuántas
are pretty
visualizaciones
bad.
tiene por
I've seen
vídeo?
a lot of these pro
No
ams.
sé, unas 100 o así he
Unfortunately for
visto.
them, I might have more hours
Con
playing
razón.
Fortnite than most of the pros. I mean, I
Eso
play
es lo que
all the
tengo
time,
yo.
but they're lucky. I get handicapped.
No va malas.
I usually play on an iPad. Today I have to
Vale,
play
acabo de
on
cambiar la
controller,
miniatura, vale.
Xbox controller, but luckily I brought my Xbox with me.
No es
Been in the
spam,
hotel
sí, bro, eso
grinding,
es
just been
spam, eso lo
exploring New
tienes
York City,
que
doesn't need to
categorizar
practice,
por
but, I'm
spam,
ready.
pero bueno. Vale, chavales, falta uno para los 1035, ¿vale? Y
Tío,
de verdad,
dime si me va a cargar esta mierda porque vas a estar jugando a la puta pizza disparando, tío. ¿Cómo
chavales,
puedo mirar?
acordaros que faltan 2 likes para los 30 y que a los 1040 no sorteamos 2000 pavos, sino que sorteamos 3000 pavos, ¿vale? Ya, pero aunque tú digas no es spam, cuenta como... Míralo el Meet, está el Meet, TSM Meet, mi streamer de Fortnite favorito, loco.
¿Para qué? Si ya está más muerto que...
Michael Dreyer, ya, da igual que esté muerto, tío. No es spam, arriba he dicho no es spam. Bueno, da igual, vale, vale.
Da igual, tío, dile que tiene famosos y ya está, tío.
Tú eres tonto.
Si le parece bien, que le parezca bien y si no, pues que también, tío. Pero yo opino eso, tío. Ya me jodería tener 2000. Ya me jodería tener 2000 y tener que estar diciendo... Creo que voy a superar el récord mundial,
Qué épico. Qué puta épico. Chavales, 2 likes para los 30.
¿Cómo mierda me puede cargar la transmisión?
¿La tuya o la de la Prime? Ahí, dale a las pajas, dale a las pajas, dale a las pajas. Alexander y Vodka, ¿lol? ¿Sabes qué es lo peor? Que estos son todos famosos. Y es como, ¿y este quién es? Bueno, seguro que tiene más de 1 millón de suscriptores. Las gafas esas, tío, que feas las gafas, loco.
Me va a cargar que me cargue la transmisión ya, que llevo 15.500 puntos en la sala.
Bam, 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 bam.
Llega un punto en el cual esto ya no es gracioso, tío. Se lo digo al creador de FORTNITE.
De Cone y Eli. Vale, salen los siguientes y voy a mear como un puto desgraciado.
Pero a ver si va a salir mal, que locura.
Pa' ir rápido. Ya, tío, es que, joder. Se me hace la pija un lío. Jaja. Vale, ya vengo.
El que nunca vas a tener con... Mira, Mar, qué locura.
Watch out for Crazy Boy. Sayonara. Bang.
Like we said, got to watch out for the Crazy Boy. He's on a mission, wants to make it happen. Now our next pair is Claire Grant and Jacob. Claire Grant is the American actress, model, and producer who co-founded Team Unicorn, which has made a web series and music video parodies, including Geek and Gamer Girls and All About That Bass. Fun fact, she says her burps have been known to rattle windows. Hey, we got that in common. And then Jacob is a YouTube personality all the way from Poland, here to play some Fortnite, tear up the stage, and he says he wants to win some money for charity, but he's also just looking to have a good time.
And that he will have for sure. I'm absolutely amazed by that. We're going to continue forward. It's Business Boy and Frizz. Frizz, another Polish streamer who, you know, he enjoys Fortnite. He and his... Look at that pink hair, it's awesome. His girlfriend has some as well, so awesome duo there.
Tío, pensaba que el tío este del pelo rosa era más loco. Me había rayado un montón.
Oye, normal que lleve 22.500 puntos en el juego de la hamburguesa y no me cargue la puta transmisión.
No, pues yo llego a 50.000 en directo.
Yes, and he has been called the basketball Dre before, and now just after them we have Symphony and Vinny Pergola. Vinny Pergola being one half of the Phantoms duo who's competing today. He was also an actor.
Phantoms y Seinfeld.
You might recognize him from shows like That's So Raven,
the
Bernie Mac Show, and Misbehave. Now Symphony looking fantastic today. Definitely
muy poco.
The content and the
3 segundos.
Por ahí, 4. Hay 6 segundos. Chavales, escucharme, faltan 2 likes para los 30 y estaría la polla llegar.
Dios, qué guapo. was a teen actor. He was also a teen actor. He played on shows just
Mira
like
otro de
that
Face.
show we already talked about, and 10
El
Things
que
I Hate About You.
Kai
And they became
y
the duo that
Phantom.
you know them
Ah, vale, claro.
about
Coño,
as
vale,
the
ya lo
Phantoms.
entiendo.
Moving forward as well, his duo partner Kay. We just saw him perform in the Creative
Pone
World
su
Cup.
nombre real y
And
su
he's a
arroba
British
debajo.
YouTuber, Twitch streamer,
¿Qué va?
org owner. All this towards
Es
his
que es
craft.
del grupo
He's also
Phantom.
known for the meme, you know it.
Porque es un fantasma.
That's
Porque en verdad no.
That's crazy, bro. But now our next duo, all the way from down under, trying to prove they're here
dos
for you.
chicas.
It will not be easy.
Son
but
pro
they're hoping
players.
that
Mira,
one
esa es
day
youtuber.
they will
A los
find peace on the
y Alison
Battle
Wonderland.
Island. Alison Wonderland is the Australian electronic dance music producer. She has
Esos
been best
los tienen
known for
contratados
her
solo
most
para que se
recently
disfracen y hagan el retrasado.
teaser
Yo creo.
album run in so many amazing things. She sings.
¿Por qué no?
A ver, que yo también lo haría, ¿sabes?
Sí.
Porque has dicho sí así con una voz.
Porque me estaba preguntando mi padre si estaba en directo.
Que tus padres sabes que eres famoso. ¿Sí o no?
No, saben que hago vídeo y ya ustedes saben que tengo mi...
Amazing Fruit Loser fruit there.
Y si te hubiera pillado haciéndote una paja ahora
They're gonna
mismo.
grace us with their presence. It's Desmond Chiam and Mr. Fresh
Tío, más
Asian.
Imagínate que le dices a
Mira.
tu padre,
To
pues,
say about Mr. Fresh Asian because
papá
he's
está en
somebody
directo.
that participated in almost all the World Cup qualifiers and had just
De
this fun
repente
time
te
doing
pilla ahí.
it and really played
Tío más tonto.
¿Pensaría que se lo has dicho a posta o...?
Pues supongo, no sé. Me da un poco de igual, la verdad.
Ah, si te pilla te da igual.
Bueno, me diría Fran y yo... Chavales, uno para los
Practicamos los
1035. Y se pira el otro tonto.
Excuse me?
Let's introduce your new champions at the end of the day. I am WWE superstar Xavier Woods.
And I am YouTube sensation Chris Danker, aka Chris Danger, aka Dank Ops.
Una polla.
I have a YouTube channel called Up, Up, Down, Down, and we're almost at 2 million subscribers. So I'd appreciate if everyone watching would subscribe right now. Thank you very much.
And a long time ago, I was on America's Got Talent, and I didn't win, and I'm still salty about it.
I am a 6-time and current reigning
Loco.
World
Ponlo privado.
Team Champion.
Escúchame.
Not even 3 hours ago, I
Ponlo
bought this
privado.
title at Walmart.
¿Cómo que la WWE? Estoy en FORTNITE. ¿Qué pasa, Pablo?
Oh, but not us, baby boy.
Macho, ¿cuándo haces el sorteo? Mañana. Vale, Pablo, eres retrasado. A ver, voy Pablo 04. Y se desconecta, que tío más gilipollas. Ese era FORTNITE. Pues míralo en mi directo, lo que yo que sé. ¿Por qué no se escucha? Ah, ahora. Me iba a rayar, digo, luego porque no se oye. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
You know what, Xavier? Thank you so much. It seems to now be a tradition. The first throw, he walked in with CDN the third on his shoulders. The second one, he crowned himself king before the competition, and now he just hops on the line, grabs a microphone, and declares themselves the champs with belts. And also, the disparity between those belts is moderately hilarious.
It is hilarious. And for the next time, can we get them some music, please?
Yeah, I was just about to say that definitely we need the music, because if Xavier's going to be up there, like you don't even see anything happening, but yeah.
Tu mujer una perra.
But enough of the interruption. We need to get into the last fifth of the players. It's Liam McIntyre and Lachlan. Lachlan, of course, being the Australian gamer.
Oh, gang. Ah, o sea, el Lachlan también juega. No solo juega la World Cup, sino que juega.
In the creative before this, then Liam McIntyre, the Australian actor, best known for playing the lead
Pues no,
in
Pablo,
2
te
of
vas
the
a quedar
Spartacus
sin.
series. He has also appeared in Legend of Hercules, The Flash, Gears of War 4, and Pulse, amongst many other roles.
Ya vengo,
And
chavales.
fun fact, he's never tasted Coca-Cola. Well, you're not messing a whole lot there.
Forward, It's Tamben, Joga, and Detonator out of Brazil. Tamben Joga is the Brazilian YouTuber. He told us he actually only played Battle Royale, and he won his very first match. But then, wait, what is that beard? Is amazing.
You're looking at the beard. I'm looking at the Brazilian national team, like almost Fighter Lord Detonator, having none of it. They are. You know what? I just want to hear what Detonator has to say because that is incredible. Everything about that is amazing. And please tell us.
De que Pai también. La Cholan tiene cara.
Detonator,
¿De qué me
what
sé?
trash talk you have for your opponent?
If you are my opponent, you'll be eliminated. Don't cross me. Don't do this, because you'll be eliminated by the power of the heavy metal from Detonator.
Looking to eliminate everyone in his path. That was the complete opposite direction I thought we were going with.
A ver Ninja y Marshmello cuando
the
salen.
next pair, another Brazilian representative is Edukov in Flakes Power.
Oh.
Edukov, a 28-year-old Brazilian YouTuber, recently
Edukov
moved to the
y
US
Flakes
to
Power.
improve his English and currently lives in Florida.
Peña de dinero.
Successful daily vlogs showing his day-to-day activity. He streams games like FORTNITE and
Para
Minecraft.
mentirse,
Flakes Power,
para mentirse.
content creator who also came
Y
from
chavales,
Brazil,
falta uno para los 1035. Yo ahí lo dejo. Pero bueno, GG.
Moving on forward, it's Kawamura and Kalango. Kalango, the Brazilian YouTuber, so we're continuing on the Brazilians. And FORTNITE player, obviously, otherwise he wouldn't be here. He's only been a pro FORTNITE player.
Te mira seriamente.
But he says he's somebody to look out for.
Yes, and then Kawamura is the businessman, podcaster, and musician who's been creating content for almost 10 years, and recently just did his own talk show. Just after them, we have PC Siqueira in 7. PC Siqueira is the Brazilian YouTuber, presenter, and comic book colorist.
¿Esos quiénes son? Qué rápido se cambian, ¿no? Ah, mira, ese va con una muleta. Ya volví y me fui a duchar, ok, bro. Chavales, faltan un suscriptor para los 1035 y faltan exactamente 2 likes para los 30. Dime. ¿Qué? Salve el Fortnite retrasado.
Jeremy Ray Taylor, the American actor, known for his role as Ben Hanscom in Stephen King's It, and as Sonny in the film Goosebumps 2.
I absolutely loved him.
Sí.
He plays a fantastic character. We'll be back.
Jeremy Ray Taylor, sí.
Logo Man, they're an English content creator who makes gaming
¡Hala!
videos and posts
Va, te
real
cuelgo,
life
Leo.
videos such as challenges and QAs. As a kid, he hated slugs, so he made
Pa,
his
pa,
name
pa,
Logo Man
pa.
all about it. He calls his fans the slugs. Slogo Army
Hashtag
is
one,
sloganators. He has a big
Y pasó más, ya pasó más. No han pasado más. Ninja pasarán los últimos, seguro. Vale, Pablo eres tonto. Salieron los dos, tú lo que eres tonto. Salen los últimos. Marksman. Ese tiene el típico de hacer vídeos de unboxings de gadgets tecnológicos top 10. Que no hagan, han salido Lays. No le hagan ni puto caso de ese tonto. 1035, qué grandes, chavales. Va, chavales, a los 1040 sorteamos 3000 pavos. Tengo 50 euros. De momento, si llegamos a 1040, serían 30 euros. O sea que faltarían hasta que no lleguemos a 1060 suscriptores. No, 1070 suscriptores tendría. Así que como no vamos a llegar a 1070. Regálame algo, yo voy que te regale, bro. Si los pavos son para el sorteo. A ver si te toca. Y chavales, faltan 2 likes para los 30, a tope.
Roses in Little Half Moon competed on American Idol. Fear itself, the former retired professional Halo player, somebody I grew up watching and seeing like, wow, competing on that main stage, has played on like Final Boss. He named himself after Franklin Delano.
Es de dúos, obviously.
He thought it sounded cool. Now on to our next duo, Bala. It's Joey Fatone and Expert P.
Oh, qué nivel. El Expert and Joey. Que gane Marshmello y Ninja. Yo creo que van a ganar, para que mentirse. Yo creo que les van a meter una reventada. Me digo Tommy por qué, pero creo que les van a meter una reventada de su vida. No preguntes, pero yo creo que sí.
His adopted name is Kevin, while his birth name is Dante, with the latter being his stage name. He's been creating content for 13 years doing vlogs.
¿Fue algún español? No, todavía no. Creo que está en Más y Locuras, me ha dicho este hombre o algo así, no sé.
All right, Expert Thief, do you have a message for your opponents today?
All I'm going to say is watch your back, because I'm going to be right behind you, and I know how you build, and I know how you play. I've been studying, okay? And I'm really sneaky.
Por ejemplo.
That's all I'm going to say.
Chavales, hoy he subido un nuevo vídeo, ¿eh?
This is especially to you, Tifu.
¿Ha dicho Tifu?
What I find funny about that is as he's calling out Tifu, I don't know if you saw it, Tifu was
Pero
right
Magic
over
creo que no
his
está.
shoulder, and he started nodding when he said, that's for you, Tifu. It's like Tifu's like, yeah, come get some, let's go. But onto one of our last duo pairings, we have Edwin Hodge and Fraps. Fraps is the German YouTuber. He's been around the scene for a long time, makes a ton of content. And Edward Hodge is the actor, best known as playing Dante Bishop in the Purge.
Quiero mi Tifu, Chavales, un solo like para los 30. Mira las historias de Editix. Al igual está Jovetti, tío, ¿te imaginas? Un like para los 30, mi gente, y uno para los 1035 suscriptores. Así que suscribiros todos y pegar un pedazo de like, ¿vale? Si os suscribís, sorteo de 2000 pavos, y si llegamos a 1040, de 3000 pavos. Es una burrada, pero...
Making content over in Germany, he has been all about it and pressing forward. And I mean, this group, this entire pairings, all of them are so fun to be around in their own way. And when they all will interact on the island, it's
Eres amigo de Infernape. ¿Qué va, bro? Se ha pasado y se ha suscrito. Y bro, si te quieres suscribir tú también y dar un pedazo de like, me ayudarías un montonazo, bro. Marquilocuras estuvo en el primero. Ni idea. ¿Ha hecho Tifu? Ok, Deublaze, chavales, uno para los 30, un like para los 30. Quien sea el número 30, el like número 30, que me lo ponga por el chat. Voy a mirar las historias de Heretics que me ha dicho Pablo. ¿Conoces a Infernape? Te lo he dicho. Bueno, sí que lo conozco, es un suscriptor y ya está. Bueno, está Chihuahua también. Y Keroro.
Phantoms, Alice in Wonderland, Wax Motif, just like all of these guys. I know just naming some of them who I'm a little more familiar with and listen to, but I just am so excited. And plus all the actors, you got basketball players, and I don't want to say more importantly, but all of the FORTNITE players as well, who are so incredible. And oh my, what is that? Oh, okay, so that's
Míralos.
your reigning
Marshmallow y Ninja.
champions Pro-Am.
Qué grandes. Tifo sí que está, sí, creo que sí que está. Voy, vale, ven. Míralos, qué genios. El ninja está jugando la otra, la de creativo. Y ahora está jugando esta. Y sí. Chavales, un like para los 30 y un suscriptor para los 1035. Va a tope, chavales. Yolanda Parada te manda saludos. Pues un saludo de vaya también. Y dejar like y suscribiros todos. A tope.
Gentlemen, FORTNITE fans around the world, we couldn't do this without our reigning Pro-Am champions.
El ninja con la Human Race, Marmelo con la Jordan. El presentador también.
Gentlemen, any words to your competition?
Good luck. Good luck.
Your 2018 Pro-Am champions, Ninja and Marshmallow. The duo is back together. Ninja, I'll come to you. Mel, I know you don't like to talk, but...
Me voy a dormir, mañana me paso por el directo de 6 suerte, ok, bro. Muchísimas gracias.
participating, and you know, I hope we end up meeting in the finals. You know, in the last games.
There you have it, gentlemen. If you'll take the stage, the Pro-Am is about to begin.
Meco Roen, tu boca. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 y vamos con FORTNITE Pro Aim. Había que hacerlo aquí. Buah. Míralo, se está muriendo ahí arriba, está ahí. Vamos, 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 vamos. Todo el nivel. Qué guapo me parece la polla. Me parece la polla. Me parece la puta polla. Me parece la puta polla. Míralo. De oro puro, what the fuck, sí, o sea, es oro, pero oro de verdad. Hombre, es que no saben en qué gastarse la pasta y se lo gastan en eso. Jaja. Mira, tío. Un like para los 30, mi gente.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the FORTNITE Pro-Am Part 3. I'm Golden Boy alongside with Monster D-Face here to Boniqua Boy.
Mira, Ninja, Marshmello. Marshmello yo no sé cómo juega, loco.
And we couldn't be more excited to call the action here today because it's going to be a good one. The players loaded up on the stage. Monster, I think we're going to be in for a banger today.
Yes, we are. A banger like that track. Mike Realm just dropped some beats on us. That was so fire.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, you know, little warm for me. Good thing I had some pancakes.
Vale más de 5 millones de dólares. Ya. La máscara se ve. ¿Qué máscara? La de Marshmello.
I've always asked them, where do you keep getting these pancakes from? So I finally decided to steal some for myself. They're going to go bad eventually, but might as well. Have a stack of pancakes.
Yep,
you're my friend.
Bro, termina el directo, solo hay 4. Que vaya.
Well, let's go through the format and see how this whole thing's going to work.
Suscribiros todos, chavales. Mañana sorteo de pavos de todos los suscriptores.
When you get to 10th place, you get 2 additional points, making it 5 points total. When you get to the top 5, you'll get 7 points there, and a victory royale will grant you 10 points total. But here's the big one. Each elimination will be 1 point. So players can look to really rack up some points in these games, kind of like what Airwax did in the last Pro-Am at the Summer Block Party.
That's right. We watched Airwax come out here, which I had the pleasure of being on the mic for, and it was super intense, showing that he is here for a reason at the World Cup stage. It's not only that, he qualified.
That's right. He qualified.
Chavales, un like para los 30 y un suscriptor para los 1035. A tope, mi gente. Mira a Tifue. Se le ve a Tifue aquí, mirar. Mirar a Tifue.
And to top it off, they got some great duos to support them as well, and that's going to be the difference maker.
Se puede hacer 26 puntos por partida. Por ahí sí.
It's always about that duo partner, right? Like, how do they complement their team?
Exactly, and with that, is it going to be enough? Because they're fighting for a lot of prize here. So we're going to jump into that and see if that duo can carry you all the way through.
That's right. The money that they're going to be playing for here today is for charity. Keep that in mind. So let's take first place is going to get $1 million toward the charity of their choice.
¿A dónde está papá? ¿Quién soy?
Okay, and no one's going to walk away empty-handed here.
¿Le vas a dar skin a Infernape? ¿Pero cómo le voy a dar una skin? No. Si le toca el sorteo, que se compre lo que quiera, pero no, ya no le voy a dar. Más me lo pensé que se dijera una puta mierda, probablemente. Loco, el premio del $1.000.000. Cuidado con el premio. Es que yo no sé dónde sacan tanta pasta, tío. Hay más de $3 millones en premios, loco. Que te suscribieras porque entras en un sorteo de pavos, bro.
Having a good time. They don't want to be seen on camera. I respect that.
Wave.
I feel bad. I feel bad because I know a lot of people don't want to see.
O sea, si te suscribes y das like, entras en un sorteo de 2.000 pavos de momento. Si llegamos a 1.040, de 3.000.
My mama told me I look good. She's in the house, so I figured I'd do that there. Have fun with it, right? Why not? We're going to get started with the game here in a little bit, folks, and we're obviously looking forward to seeing these players.
Pero yo juego Free Fire, bueno, es una paisaje de 10 euros. La paisaje se puede poner en el Free Fire. No sé, lo que quieras, bro, pero bueno, aún así, si te quieres suscribir, pero si te toca el sorteo, pues se lo doy a tu amigo o algo, lo que quieras, me ayudarías mucho.
We talk a lot, so we have a good idea what we're going to do.
1035, muchísimas gracias a quien se haya suscrito. Y chavales, falta un like para los 30.
You are no stranger to playing in LAN environments, but this one's a little bit different. Who do you have with you here today?
I have my mom and my dad.
Listo,
my
suscribí, muchas gracias.
5 mods.
Y dejar un pedazo de like todos, chavales.
I love you guys.
That's incredible. You have such an amazing support system now. You guys are playing for charity. This is a massive event. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah,
buena suerte, muchas gracias, bro.
The fact that Epic Games provides everybody with the opportunity to play and, you know, for charity and just make money for themselves, it's crazy. So, yeah, I'm honored to be, you know, playing for Wounded Warriors, and I'm just going to enjoy this moment. It's great.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And just one more for you. Now, you are a DJ duo. Is your counterpart at home watching right now, or is he here?
He's playing. So my duo partner is playing with his duo partner for the World Cup tomorrow, so we're about to take over.
Interesting how that worked out, isn't it?
Yeah, it may have been set up.
May have been, definitely. Well, good luck today, guys. I will definitely be rooting for you. GB and Monster, back to you at the desk.
Always a pleasure to hear from him. I remember meeting Robert Abisi last Pro-Am, and he was so into it. He said, I just want to go home now and just practice. And we talk about picks to win, and second place last summer block
Mira Marshmello con el móvil ahí.
As we had mentioned, was Aiden and Robert Abisi. You know what? I'm going to make a bold proclamation here, Monster. I think they're going to take it. I think Aiden and Robert Abisi are going to take this year's Pro-Am.
Well, I'm going to have to, you know, stagger that and bring back, I don't know, maybe an old rivalry, because this time, yeah, we have Nick Merckx here. How about I put my money on Nick Merckx? And you put your money on Aiden if you want to do that.
Okay, interesting stuff, interesting stuff. Well, one player here that everyone obviously wants to see succeed is Tfue. We actually had an opportunity to get some words from him. Let's check it out.
Hey, my name's Turner, aka Tfue. I'm playing the Pro-Am with my teammate Nav. I've been kind of friends with him for a while. I've only played with him a few times, but I'm pretty hyped. I'm excited.
This time, wait. Trying to stake him in. Can you get him to drop it?
What is that angle? Basically, we're just gonna try to take down everyone we can. You know, we're gonna play really aggressive throughout the whole thing, looking for the weaker players, I guess you could say. Biggest threat is probably once again this last Pro-Am. He's really the only big threat that I see here. Airwalks, that guy's the bot. Ninja, he's a bot. Cooks, he's aight. But me and Nav are gonna stomp them all. So. My current favorite weapon is probably the combat, just because it's so versatile. You can use it close range, medium range, even long range at some instances if you need to, you know, pick somebody's health off little by little. I'm donating to the Action Sports Foundation. Basically what they do is they help special needs and handicapped people with, you know, physical therapy, action sports, like whether it be skateboarding or riding, you know, in a skate park on a wheelchair or anything really.
my experience in New York so far has been pretty dope. You know, I haven't really met too many people yet, but I'm excited to meet all the people coming from different countries, even people that just came up on the scene that are new that I've became friends with over the past few months. So pretty excited to meet all of them, have a good time. Other than that, you know, I'm ready.
Tfue had a lot of strong words for his opponents.
Porque va con un chaleco.
You know, calling Ninja and Aerox a bot after they had won Pro-Ams, and he hasn't. Some bold words there, Monster.
You gotta love Tfue. Always ready to paint a story, create a rivalry, right? And then just make it interesting. I mean, look the way he's dressed. He's got his vest on.
He's ready.
Seems serious.
He's clearly ready. And I know everyone here wants to get ready and into the game. So we also want to let you all know as well that there are going to be numerous ways for you to watch this very competition of Fortnite.
Viene de parte de Jorjan. Pues muchísimas gracias por suscribirte, dar un pedazo de like, por favor. Me ayudarías un montonazo.
POVs. You can see the map. You can see a bunch of cool things. Definitely check it out. Once again, go to fortnite.com/watch. There we go. You can level up your viewing experience. And then you also have a lot going on here as well. So here are the feeds. This is what you're going to look at, right? So in feed 1 and feed 2, you'll get the first and second place players. But then feed 3, you're going to get Ninja and Marshmallow. And then on feed 4, you're going to get Airwalks and RL Grime. So this way, you can see our defending champions in their perspective and how they're going to coordinate. You also got Nick at 30, Max Carver. Let's not forget about Courage and Sean O'Malley, Doigby, and Cody Walker. And then for the Latin American community, you're going to have Flakes Power and Anderson Silva. So lots of great perspectives there. Also Asia as well. It's going to be Ellie and his duo. So there's going to be a bunch of perspectives for you to check out. Fortnite.com.
Vale, chavales, todo el mundo suscribiros y dejar un pedazo de like que si os suscribís, ¿vale? Entráis en plan... Conseguís entrar en un sorteo de teclado, o sea, de un teclado, porque tiene un teclado, tío, no sé hablar. Conseguís entrar en un sorteo de 2000 pavos.
Getting ready to go. I'm pumped, man. I'm pumped. I want to get into this already, and I know we're going to get there eventually. But you know, a little anxious, of course, and I have to wonder are going to be standing out because Tfue had mentioned Percy, him and Whit Lowry. They
Oh, ya están en partida. Mira el Chihuahua con el roblecito. Mira, el Robles lleva mi gorra.
At that event, I want to see him turn up, especially here in New York City, because you know he lives like right here.
Yeah, you know, and I'm also excited for Yoshi. Yoshi represents, you know, on the Team Solari cast. It's a pleasure seeing him come out here. We always see him commentate, but you know what? Someone representing from a commentator stance out here playing. So I'm gonna be rooting for Yoshi and Freddie Estroma as well. And the French community loves him. Always got to give him some extra props.
Míralo. El Jordan. Es el Jordan, ¿no?
So perhaps there could be some shenanigans, maybe sabotage, if you will. I think Lupo's probably insulting Jack in a variety of different ways.
They actually even slammed Tim the Tatman over to the left of Lupo as well. So that's an interesting lineup right there.
You can never keep them separate from one another.
Nope.
You know, you can never keep them separate. We're also going to have a lot of controller players playing out there too. And while controller players, obviously I'm controller gang, always going to represent. I want to see how they play out. I think we got a few pro control players like Aiden, who I had picked before.
That's right.
Get into a box, really cause a ruckus, especially for the pro players. Aiden has qualified for the
Bro, porque me acaban de bajar 2 suscriptores por la cara.
Airwalks as well.
Super rayado,
tío. A lot
tío.
of players here that have qualified for the big event, and they're going to look to prove a point, I think, which is going to be the best part. Not only because they're going to play in that competition, but they're also going to get this warm-up opportunity in front of this crowd here at Arthur Ashe Stadium. It's kind of a little bit of an event.
Qué pesado, Adrián, tío. Deja de invitarme, por
As long as
favor.
they feel prepared, that's what we love and want to see. But like you said, there is a lot riding on the line here, right? It's all about earning that respect and or keeping it. Because at the end of the day, these trophies are super nice.
Yeah, pretty awesome trophies.
Dios, mira a Tfue como tiene el teclado.
That we've given out in the past. See players warming up,
Pon así el dedo.
getting comfortable.
No entiendo cómo juega así, tío. No lo acabo de percatar. Pero bueno. No pasa nada. Todo flow.
Yeah, you know, he came out, you know, got the couple buttons down in the front, you know, letting it breeze.
Yeah, letting it
breathe a lot. I don't know. That one certainly threw me off. There's Marshmallow.
El marshmallow.
You know, he doesn't really like to talk that much, so I wonder how he's going to communicate with Ninja. They've done it once before, though. They've done it once before. Certainly they could do it again.
A couple emotes right there from Marshmallow, so maybe he'll just be playing right there, showing off the controller. Yeah, that's right, give him a little ring. Making sure it's all good. He's gonna let the gameplay and the moves do the talking.
I appreciate that he's also going to be using his own skin as well, so.
Oh, you have to.
Yeah, you have to. If you have a skin in the game, you got to go for it.
A little ego boost right there, you know?
Yeah, that's some protection.
Here we have Nick Merckx.
Yeah, it's your pick.
Hey, I had to. You went with Aiden. I figured we
I know, I know Papa Nick Merckx, who's out there, probably got really mad at me that I didn't pick Nick to win, but it's okay though. It's all for the storylines. Hopefully he understands that.
Nick
A30, most positive human being. You play with Nick A30 a lot?
All the time.
What does he bring to the table?
Oh, he's a legend. I mean, as long as he can keep his cool, not get in his head. Nick, I know you hear us from here. Just stay calm and do what you do, man. He's such a great player. Would love to see him come out and shine.
Yeah.
Once or twice in a Pro-Am today would be pretty fantastic.
Correct me if I'm wrong, he won the Creative Showdown at the Summer Block Party.
He's had his moments of greatness.
Soy gilipollas.
Big stage in front of a crowd. There's that. Again, just, you know,
he looks so ready.
And you know, I'm actually impressed playing with a keyboard and mouse. I thought that Detonator would have his own custom controller spikes on it. Okay, there's a lot of dialogue being exchanged there. Also, talk about Detonator's bangs. Man, nailed that one. I'll never be able to have that, ever. That's a heartbreaker.
Looks like he's
Is he yelling at his own teammate as well?
Yeah, definitely.
At some point. There's Ewok, Jordan Fisher. This is a duo that actually I think is going to be very, very good in this one because Jordan told me yesterday they've been practicing, they've been putting in the work, and I think that's a squad that can go very, very far. Very, very far. Well, while we get ready and get things started up here, folks, we have another interview on the stage. We got Mackenzie
La polla me
my
parece.
buddy, Fear Itself, with Pookie. What's going on, Pookie?
Thank you so much, Golden Boy. I am just all over the place today. I'm having the chance to talk to some incredible players. That is absolutely right. I am down here with...
Qué gracia, que esto estaba más bugueado que el cipote de mi
Now, I have to be honest, you don't really put off...
Que tengo 31 likes.
So we're gonna have to work on that.
Y yo pidiendo likes, ¿no?
Gotta get the eyes, you know, it's all about the eyes. But you are no stranger to events like this.
Pero
Going
bueno.
into today, how are you gonna carry your previous experience into the event today?
It is true. I'm a little bit of an old man, a veteran in the game. I mean, I was doing this 15 years ago in much smaller stadiums, but it's all the same. Having like in-person LAN experience is very key in this atmosphere. So I'm just gonna like channel that inner professional gamer from when I was a young buck back in the day, and hopefully it shows, you know.
Love it so much. Now you, Mackenzie, on the other hand, you have performed on the big stage multiple times. You were a contestant on American Idol, so you are not nervous at all, but I want to know, have you ever played Fortnite? I mean, you were in the other program, but playing Fortnite in front of all these people, it's got to be different than singing.
Yeah, it's much different. I feel like singing in front of a lot of people, I'm comfortable. It's what I'm, with a guitar, I'm like super chill, but here it's like, just don't want to let fear down, and we're trying to do well.
Well, we have a few musical emotes, so if anything gets a little bit too crazy for you at any moment in time, maybe you could play those for him and calm him down a little bit. That might help. Now, have you two played together at all? Do you have any kind of strategy going into today?
We practiced a total of about an hour before this event. So we got all the practice, all the strats in the world. Don't you worry about it, Pookie.
Oh, and you just, I guess, don't want to tell me about it, right?
Oh, yeah, top secret stuff.
Oh my goodness, all right. I might be able to get a little bit out of you later. But in terms of, you know, taking your experience from the previous Pro-Am that you just played in the summer, what are you going to do the same, differently? Anything you're going to want to tell me about?
I think I'm more prepared now for the chaos and the hecticness between like the crowd, the subwoofers in the stage, and just, you know, just the overall volume. It's not like sitting on my couch at home playing Fortnite. It's a completely different experience.
It's definitely different. I mean, if you want to put your feet up at one point, we can get you some
Solitario así del chill, mientras esta no empieza. Lo veo factible. Vamos a darle. La tienda sale en 1 hora y 20. Loco, quiero hacer desafíos diarios, tío. F. Inclusive que vamos a playar fuertemente, ¿vale, chavales? Vamos a ver. Mientras que no empieza, vamos a darle caña y eso. Are you something like you need? Chavales, que no esté suscrito, que se suscriba y que no haya dado like. No sé a qué espera, ¿vale? Pero bueno, esto... Veremos a quitar el vídeo antes de terminar el principal, ¿vale? Detener, iniciar, vale. ¿Vas a empezar o no, vídeo? Porque va tan lag, loco, porque va tan lag, tío. No entiendo, yo estoy de juego. Vale, ahora, GG manigui. GG manigui. Sé que te canta como te lo hace Franela. Podría empezar, ¿no? Porque va tan lag. ¿Y el lag de dónde es? Ahora. Ah, que acaba de empezar. Va, pues abandonar. Acaba de empezar la Pro AM, chavales. Y yo en una partida. ¡Vámonos! ¿Por qué iba tan lag, tío? No entiendo yo. ¿Será que llevo muchas horas el PC encendido o algo? No sé. Bueno, chavales, quien no se ha suscrito, que se suscriba. Quien no haya un like, que dé un buen like a tope de power. A full the mango. A full the mango. A full the shit. A full the mango. A full the shit. Yo sé que te encanta perder porque esta es la guatí. Cállate, chaval, porque esto no es para mí. Porque yo sé que te encanta. Como te logo aquí. Me estoy motivando demasiado. Sé que debería parar ya así. Irme a dormir. Pero prefiero verla pro. Ay, mira, la flecha le pasa. Casi le da donde hay. Porque yo sé que, mírala. Ella es venida. Tiene una serpiente que la hace carita. Yo me callo ya porque me cayó un mes. Cállate, chaval, porque tú eres lo que no es. ¿Vas a cargar o no? Pesado. Oye. Ahora.
One of the first eliminations. I think that might be the first elim that goes through.
The first was Sinu, who actually got Fear itself. I wanted to touch on it, unfortunately, but that was the first elim.
Fear itself went out?
Yes.
Oh, right. Man, we really shouldn't have interviewed him. I feel, I'm sorry, Justin.
But it's not over, right? You can always get the reboot card. He can come back here. But for now, Lost King Nyx is in a pickle.
This is rough. Rough for Nick to be in here.
Rough to need you now.
Ninja and Marshmallow, who this is another great spot to chill by. You get a ton of loot at the Lazy Lagoon, and on top of which,
la polla me parece a mí.
I think there's a.
Así te lo digo, me parece la puta polla.
If you want to go for that, you also have the cannons you can use, I believe, to get out of there too.
Yep, there's a lot of options for mobility here for sure, but you know what I like that's going on here, at least with Ninja and Marshmallow. Ninja straight up adopting, you know, his scrim and or competitive strategy, right? Lazy Lagoon, that is his most known spot for landing. So for him to land here, they mean serious business.
Yeah, and he lands here relatively uncontested. There's going to be a duo over to the north, I want to say northwest, and also someone all the way up at the tippy north there. As we make our way now down forward toward Lucky Landing, we're going to have Sinnoh here along with O'King.
We're gonna be seeing a lot of Sinnoh and O'King. Let me tell you guys right now, do not sleep on this duo right here. They are so good. Had the pleasure of casting and seeing them at the South Korean event that we flew out to and covered over there. They are dangerous.
Well, you're hyping them up here, but unfortunately they're going to be taking some damage from
Ese hombre
the
está
Saints,
denso.
having to push out of that fight.
Está muy
So when you
denso ese
throw down
hombre.
that stink grenade, it goes right through the damage. It does not hit the shields. It hits the green health bar. Not what you want to see happen here. Player, though, is going to be tucked away in the corner. And King and Sinnoh, they're two top players, so they know how to work together here. Try and pin their opponents into a bad
Bueno,
spot.
chavales, que no le dais un like, no sé qué espera.
Here a few shots as well. More eliminations starting to go through. Nick 830 gets one onto Claire Grant. Aiden as well picks one up. Mackenzie's out of it. And then King
Echa del el tocho.
gonna get O'King.
Bueno, a lo mejor espera a ver si viene Nick o algo.
Wanted that pressure, but you know what? Figured
Oh.
a team that's working together is definitely a dangerous one. And we touched base with Yoshi a little bit earlier today. Looks like his partner Freddy is down here. He's off. He's on a quad. Can he get away?
Get away! Oh no!
The fight's here.
Marksman. Oh, and he just tagged up.
Casi lo
He tagged up
engancha
the
el
quad a few times.
tecnofanático.
Did manage to hit him. If he would have picked up that infantry, could have
GG.
had that pinpoint accuracy with that weapon. Probably could have provided a little bit more for him there, but it's also going to be a player up above. There goes the infantry rifles I mentioned before. You just such a precise weapon to take advantage of. JT Brown, they're looking around. Gonna have Jeremy Ray Taylor up above in that box there, Monster, and they're gonna be split up a little bit because they want to clean up this player around, see if they can get any of the resources.
And they did convert it right there, and little nifty trick Marksman used there, pulling out his pickaxe to reset his reticule so that his crosshair kind of tightens up, just to make sure he can be as accurate as possible. So many nifty tricks, and this is why this is the pro.
Mira Marshmello.
Right? You have the pros, and then you have your celebrity counterparts helping them out. Marksman showing that he knows what he's
¿Qué tal,
doing.
Alemusa? ¿Cómo estás, bro? Alemusa que me hace un delita. Y dice que estoy sorteando cada 10 suscriptores 1000 pavos. Que es verdad, ¿no? Lo
Continuing
digo.
to loot up. Players pushing around the side here. This is going to be coming from the west. GT Brown doesn't get vision. He has that snipe out. Maybe he can get a connection, perhaps, but it's going to be Marksman looking for the opportunity to take advantage of that heavy AR.
Yes, I love this. JT Brown ready to back him up. He's got extra shields and everything. He's got that legendary sniper. He knows exactly where this player is at. Just looking for a small peek right here. He might take his face off. We will see.
Playing with a lot of
Sí, sí, en
confidence.
serio. Tengo 50 pavos.
JT Brown has
Llevo
played
20,
in
2000 pavos.
multiple, I
Hasta
think he's played in every
1070 suscriptores puedo sortear.
that we've had. So no stranger here to this big stage. And then they're not really going to go for that fight. There wasn't really much of a reason for them to try and push in for that fight, Monster. That player did have that natural high ground. If JT Brown would have gotten the connection with the snipe, that would have been great. But you got to think about this.
Tengo aquí el kebab de
Storm, as
mediodía,
it
tío.
pushes on in,
Que
now
le voy a
these
meter un
players,
bocado.
you're going to take a little bit of damage here.
No, qué asco,
But
está
you have
súper
a lot
frío,
of
¿eh?
bodies scattered around. Junk Junction, Polar Peak, Happy Hamlet, even Lucky Landing. There's a lot of players that are going to be on the outside, but this circle is going to be pushing in, centered more
Sí, han
towards
ganado
Dusty Divot. So you're going to have that big
200.000
circle
euros.
around here.
Mucha
Looking
pasta.
for 1 damage per second as well. You got to start to make moves quickly.
Yes, Slogo Man does not want to play around here. He does not have anything to heal with in this moment. He has a glider redeploy. I mean, he can use it to get away, but with that one person trailing behind him, knows that Bye También.
You did better. I didn't even try to. I didn't even attempt.
Hey, it's a little bit of Spanish right there, but hopping over to Ewok and Jordan Fisher.
Ahora está en la Prime.
You got the accent. You got
Que está Antifue, Ninja, Chihuahua.
I know you can.
Todos.
All right. So Ewok and Jordan Fisher. This duo at the summer block party. Ewok hunted Jordan Fisher down. Enemies have become friends here. And with the baller and the shadow bombs, they're going to rotate on out, get to the safe zone. A few players are going to be around here as well. And Ewok just tagged him. Take full advantage of the ping system, right? When you're able to do that, that helps so much. Sometimes you don't even need to use your words. You can just use the ping system to relay where the threats are going to be.
Exactly, and that's what Ewok used as their primary form of communication here. She's going to lay down some
Yeah.
fire. quite connect, but it's
Lleva toda la tarde.
can she get a couple more shots? If they catch an advantage, we saw what she did last time to Jordan Fisher in the previous 2019 Pro-Am, right? The last one that just passed by where she made her debut. She pushed all the way across the field. She showed.
Ewok gets very aggressive.
She will get down.
Living up to that
Pues
Ewok
eso.
name. You know, Ewoks will just go and bite your ankles. So that's what
GG, chavales, 31 likes. Hemos subido 20
But now we're
suscriptores.
going
Así en
over
este
to
directo.
Neo Tilted. One shot girl Chandler Riggs. You're going to see Kyle K and Kyle Kaplan up above. And there's K. Crowd popped for him when he had come out. Kyle Kaplan as well.
I like how Kaplan's got his marshmallow fit on as well.
Not trying to throw us off at all.
You know, honestly, that's like, I wouldn't use this, right? If you wear this fit, you're tempting other people. Dude, that's marshmallow, isn't it? Right? And then they just want to push.
You're not wrong there, buddy.
I'd love to catch a highlight, right?
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like, dude, I'll push him right now.
Exactly.
Right?
You're not wrong there. I mean, that certainly can be a thing that players see and they're like, wait a minute, maybe. But if a lot of people who have studied Ninja's gameplay know that he is going to go over to that Lazy Lagoon area. But we make our way now to the lava areas near Pressure Plant. This is where Marshmallow and Ninja are, and there hasn't been a lot of activity right now, right? It's been a little bit of a slower game, but that's what I like to see, right? You and I, we've been casting endgame after endgame after endgame in the FORTNITE World Cup online qualifier, so it's nice to see some strategy, some rotations go into place here, and players really being methodical where they're going to push at what point in time. And Ninja, he's getting ambitious with these shots, managing to connect that infantry rifle, the purple infantry rifle, so good.
Yeah, Ninja actually one of the advocates for playing with weapons that are not necessarily popular or cool at the moment, tends to play with things that are different. So before the infantry kind of, you know, rose in popularity after changes, he was already running it, you know, deeming it one of his favorite weapons to kind of play with.
He's always been like that in any game that he plays. I remember many times casting him, whether it be Halo or any other title. He always goes for the road less traveled and does a lot of damage there with that infantry rifle. Look at these players as they fly about through the jet streams. Myth on the other side as well. This duo there.
Definitivamente lo ha tirado.
Tim! And you know, he landed extra quickly. He got picked off from the sky.
I don't want to say it, but he was literally swatted like a fly right there.
Oh,
Quieras o no son puntos.
Taken right out. Tim the Tatman goes down.
There's no friendships here in the Pro-Am.
Y si ganas esto te llevas $1 millón.
Ninja makes Tim the Tatman pay. It was a wide target, and he's going to hit those.
All right, so there he has his ball. He's going to get a bunch of extra goodies. And oh no, Ninja's ball actually flew off into the steam vent, and it's gone.
Yeah, I think he ended up going with it. Hopefully he did. Yeah, so he ends up getting the ball right on back. Just looking around. He doesn't know, obviously, that there's going to be a duo right next to him. A lot of players are starting to convene here by Pressure Plant. This is where the circle is going to start to collide. And then keep in mind, this lava, when you get to those final circles and you have to go over that lava, it can be your worst enemy or even your best friend, because you can traverse the lava very quickly, but sometimes it can throw you off. And for a more apologies, that could certainly throw them for a loop.
Yeah, it can definitely end up also just like splitting up a team, right? And then causing some chaos that way. But man, the fact that Ninja's able to just openly hold this area right outside the mega mall. Yeah, look, there's another player right out the sky, right there. David Williams goes down.
Time to go
collect. Lleva auto-aim algo, loco, madre mía.
Go get that expensive NYC rent right there, Ninja. Go pick it up, because he's
Mira, el tifo lleva 4 kills.
Oh man, he's been just swatting these players out of the sky. Tifu's going to be in a fight right now, though. Having to deal with this, going to use a shockwave grenade to get out of the engagement, reset himself. We'll have plenty of builds to work with as well. We'll also have those chug splashes for him and his teammate if he needs to use it. It's going to be Ewok and Jordan Fisher. This is a huge battle that's going to be taking place here. Tifu has the angle. He has a perspective. And with that he can hit him from a distance as well. On the screen, you see Nick 830 gets eliminated, so he's going to be out of the game. But for now, all eyes are going to be set here on Tifu and this engagement with Jordan Fisher and Ewok.
Yeah, he actually had to back up. Someone storm flipped right at him, forcing him out of that area. But lucky for him, he does have plenty of shockwaves to make a ton of moves. And Ewok actually gets pelted down a few more times there.
Yeah, that's not good, because they're going to go down low, and they know exactly where they are. So they just can wait this one out.
Let me tell you right now, for every little bit of advantage Tifu gains here, the more unlikely it is that Ewok and Jordan Fisher are going to get out alive. And that's it. I think he's got his confidence all the way up. He knows he needs this loot here.
He has natural high ground. Their backs are against the storm wall. They're going to start to push up, but oh, they're going to use the shockwave to fly out of there.
Casi la palma.
That was just one, though. He only saw one, so there it is.
Si me estoy comiendo un kebab, vale. Dejarme en paz.
Trap there. Pinned, and he's waiting for him. He's going to tag him. With the combat, so much damage.
Me olvidé algún
Tifu
marsupial
now
tiene
going to be
ese.
on the run. This is what Tifu does best when he's in your face. Oh, but he gets chunked. He's going to lose a lot of health there. Now going to be sitting at 35 HP and had to get out of there. Going to use those shockwave grenades. The movement that you get with that utility is huge.
It was actually Jordan Fisher who came back to rescue Ewok, and it was just enough to back off Tifu. And now the entire battle's been reset. Everyone's in a danger zone here.
He really is the perfect human being. He really is. There goes the jet stream. Ewok gets out. Jordan Fisher's taking damage, people. He's got to get out of that. He manages to fly on out of there. Now, the concern I have for Ewok and Jordan Fisher, they got to get back together.
Yeah, but not only that, Tifu knows he has to get an elimination here. They are desperate. They're in shambles for gear here. And an artillery strike actually being rained down. Tifu is forced to be on defense. He's far from his teammate Nav. But look, Edwin Hodge and Props right here. They don't have health either. This is the perfect opportunity for Tifu.
A lot of players are going to be very, very weak. Yeah, and he gets an elimination on Edwin Hodge. That's going to be Tifu's 4th elimination. Nav has 2 of his own, 6 points total.
Oh, there was a trap there!
You never suspect the
Se la ha
trap,
comido.
Tifu.
Se la ha comido.
Oh, my word. He is disgusted with what he just saw. Nav should be able to get him, though, and they'll get back into this. He does have launch pads, so they can use that to get back into a safe position, but they don't have heals, Monster.
Yes, he does. He actually has 2 campfires in his inventory.
Oh, well, he doesn't have shields.
Yeah, but he has to get to
Super
somebody.
rayado.
Airwalks, a previous reigning champ so far, and RL Grime are going to push someone off here. And oh boy, this is the Pro-Am. It's starting to heat up here.
That is going to get clipped so many times.
Absolutely.
Tifu hitting the trap. Never expected.
Imagine catching a nice little 2-piece and then walking into a trap. That was perfect.
There goes your summer block party winners, Airwalks and RL Grime, sitting on top of their, I want to say, hodgepodge constructed tower here. Then Tifu, right next to Allier. Boy, does he have a video for you.
Tifu has not popped these double campfires.
Oh,
actually just keep
Puto
it
Tifu,
going.
tío. Sigue vivo,
that
cabrón.
shot from Tifu, clinical. Combat shotty.
Mira, mira, está detrás de
He's going
Thiago.
to tag you from what
Ah, bueno, claro, Tifu no lo ve.
mile away. This player's going to be behind this tree here.
Yo también
Tifu
soy.
sees it. Tifu, easy pickings for the veteran.
Le llega a
The tree
enganchar
goes
otra
down, no
bala.
more
Mira,
protection
déjame.
for him, but the shadow
Ah,
bomb is going to be used. You see that player flipping away on out of there, doing all the flippy stuff.
Actually love it as well. He sent Nav in because Nav had the materials and the health advantage there to kind of lead the way, but now they're both in a desperate situation. Tifu forced to just get
Está
something
mal,
in
eh.
here. He's going to try and get what he can off the bunker. Ninja still in the same spot just outside the volcano vents.
No reason for him to leave when he's hitting the shots the way that he has been with the infantry rifle. Your 2018 FORTNITE Pro-Am champion. Marshmallow going in for the shot there. Player's going to be picked off from this guy. That's going to be Sinnoh who gets Musel. Oh, man, that's rough.
Sinnoh makes it to endgame with OK.
Marshmallow
Like I
mando
said,
player.
they're gonna be a
Porque yo no sé cómo el
troublesome duo.
Marshmallow
There's
ve,
still
tío. Tiene que-
tons
No sé,
of
molaría ver
excellent players
cómo
left
lo
in the
ve
game here.
Marshmallow.
See Whit Lowry down below. He's closing nearby. Uh-oh, Ninja's actually super hurt now. I think he just received a snipe.
Yeah, so Ninja's going to be in a rough spot, but we actually did catch one of his other shots earlier on. That was going to be on Michael Dreyer. That was Elim number 4.
Puto Ninja juega así.
Now, though, Ninja
Juega
getting back
con el riñón
to a
ahí.
fighting position, but he's going to get hit again.
Mira. Está así, pero sí.
Doesn't have a campfire.
Saw Myth there. Saw Nick Merckx.
A lot of good players.
Competitive players nearby, that's right.
Cloak is still going to be in this match. Marksman still in the game as well. Airwalks, as we had mentioned earlier, Wildcat there.
Mira el Mid.
Everyone
Vamos
gathered
Mid,
together here,
vamos Tifue,
right
vamos
in
todos.
between Dusty Divot and
Mira, el Faris lleva
Mega
full
Ball.
vida,
Nick
Y el
Merckx
Nick
only has
Merckx
one
también.
elimination. When you get down to 15th place, that's when the placement points start to go
Chales
through. There you
dos
see
un
right
like
there the
porque
format, how
llevamos
it works.
casi 3
Every
horas de
elimination
directo.
that these duos get is going to earn them 1 point, but when we hit
Y que no me
15
canso,
plays,
tío.
that's when you're going to start getting
Acaba
those
esto y me
placement
piro,
points.
¿vale? Me
And look
piro
right
ya,
there.
yo que sé, a
Myth
morirme.
just
o algo,
ended
porque...
Ninja up above in the battle, and Marshmallow's off to fend for
Estoy
himself
además, tío,
as
me
he
iré a ver Netflix
impulse
o algo.
out of the battle.
Sabe frío, en
Looks
plan,
like
que
he
escalofrío.
has to make a big decision here. Yep, he says, you know what, I'm going to get to zone, and it's time to leave Ninja's card behind. There's nothing he can do but play for placement at this point, so he goes straight for the high ground.
Marshmallow does manage to get up top there, and some great quick building is going to keep him safe for the time being. He can't get his card, and bear in mind, I mean, look at the circle. We're hitting into that half-in, half-out circle. Movement's going to start to happen here. Players are going to have to start thinking about those pushes, the rotations, and
Marshmallow le hace una ventana, le pega y le revienta. Mira, 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 eso es. Si no.
6 eliminations. That is a
6
ton
kills
of
que lleva el
elimination.
pavo este.
Elim's matter for points, guys.
Fuck
Just
coreano,
as much
no,
as
no,
placement
no.
does. For every single person that gets
Okay.
taken out here, Sinnoh is one step closer to grabbing a nice lead. There's a great shot there. Someone's pushing up. Oh, it's
Qué falso como dan todo.
disengage right there.
O sea, no sé.
All right, time to refocus.
Es como muy raro como lo dan, ¿no?
He's
No
looking
sé.
in the distance here. He sees Cody Walker, Yoshi.
Mira el Robles,
New
tío,
pop
está herido.
right there. Yoshi pops something.
Está con chivo.
Looks like he had an impulse. He gets to the zone
7
there. Cody
kills.
Walker also goes down to Sinnoh.
8.
Elcock gets knocked as well. Who's that? It's going to be another. Sinnoh's placement is so good here. Mr. Fresh Asian.
That's 8 eliminations for Sinnoh. They're going to be at 21. And I think, I think I just saw it there that Marshmallow eliminated Dr. Lupo.
Wow.
We have a replay of it. There you go, Lupo. Don't say
Oh,
I love you.
oh, qué
He
suerte.
clotheslined him, baby. Hit him with a running lariat. Dr. Lupo, you
Qué
ain't
suerte ha
nothing
tenido
to
Marshmallow, loco. Qué puta suerte. Qué maldita suerte. No te tires Marshmallow, que es muy...
So good, even
Lupo's
with
gonna give me
no
so much
health.
crap for that, by the way.
Even
I'm okay
with
with
no
it, though.
health, he's still in it though.
Pensaba que saldría mejor.
One shot girl poised right above him. Sinnoh can very well take this. He's got this ultimate high ground here with O-King.
They're playing this one like it's a qualifier lobby, man. They got that high ground. They're raining down the shots. 9 eliminations for Sinnoh. O-King providing the support, and they're just going to continue to tarp with the
Tienen el
floor,
high
with
estos,
the
¿eh?
pyramid,
El
so
Sinnoh
that they
tiene el
can
high.
own this
Bueno,
high
le
ground
bajamos, que no
Any
sabemos
players
si...
are going to be flying in the
a
sky.
por
They're going
ellos
to
o no,
punish them with
pero...
their ARs and the combat shotties if need be.
You're going to need an aerial license or something like that. They're not going to let anyone fly for free here.
No, they're not.
Flake's power gets taken out to the zone, but just enough damage from O-King is going to allow him to secure that one here, as everyone is off against the storm, trying their best to get to the next spot here. Take a look at O-King's perspective. He's got a minigun way up top.
Oh, man, the minigun shredding them. You
Bro,
gotta be
bro,
careful,
¿qué
though,
hace,
for that
qué hace,
storm.
qué hace,
Look how much damage is going to be taking O-King.
Someone's actually above him, I believe. Look, he
¿Qué
tried to
hace?
break that right there. Yeah, it's Myth.
Mira el mid, mira el mid. Mid con face cloak. Mid con face cloak. El face cloak tiene menos vida que un pato mareado. Tiene menos vida que un pato mareado el face cloak, pero bueno, no pasa nada. Dale. Madre mía, el Sinnoh. Lleva 14 puntos, 10 kills.
Onto Cloak,
Ha matado a
11
Face Cloak.
as well will be registered. That's 11 points. We're also going to be in placement here, Monster.
Wait a second, are we still in the first game? Hold up, it's going down here.
Courage is still going to be in this one, as well as Myth. Look at the play field, and look who is left. Wildcat alongside with JT Brown. You're going to have Jelty there as well. iFaris, Myth, he's taking a lot of damage outside of the storm, and Myth is going to be out of it. But Courage is still in the game, folks. A possibility for him to get this first game win, but I don't know if Sinnoh and O-King are going to let him have it.
No, they're not. Not for free, at least here, as Sinnoh's landing more shots on his opponents here. He is running low on materials this time around, though. 500, in comes the pressure. Will we finally give up this placement? Will we jump down to commit to this battle here? There's only 4 players left.
We're now down to the final moments of game number 1. O-King is going to be out. It is all up to Sinnoh here.
Wildcat reventado. Ha ganado con 12 kills.
One domination from the high ground, and they never let him come up ground. That was insane. They denied them any kind of territory whatsoever.
This is why I love Fortnite right there. When you know your players, you can just smell them from a mile away. They're gonna do great things. We saw them way on the southeastern part of the map, the place that we like to call the West, right? They were there, they landed there, they took out Fear itself, and in a crazy turn of events, they slapped the entire lobby all the way through to that.
Cómo ha reventado al Wildcat,
You know, had the pleasure of commentating a lot of esports in my career, and I
yo ya sabía que iba a ganar este hombre la partida. ¿Para qué mentirse?
They're so good, and Sino showing us why. Here in New York City, the first win. What a game that was. It was a little slow. It was a little slow, I have to say. Then it ramped up like a good book.
That's the best. That's the best part about getting full game lobbies. This is what we tune in for, right? You get the entire story. You get to paint the entire picture, and just like that, like the fact that we know where he started. He took out Fear itself. Like we were just talking to Fear itself. We know he's a respected, competitive player. He has that land cool, right?
Exactly.
It still wasn't enough.
Exactly. And this is going to put Sino on everyone's radar as well. But that was a pretty tough end game there. A lot of great players still left in it. It just wasn't enough. When you have that high ground, that's it. And I made the joke, they were playing it like it was a World Cup qualifier. And yeah, I mean, you get that high ground, you deny them any kind of presence to be able to build up to the top. It was very close. That Myth and Cloak could have pushed Sino off. And had they done that, I think we'd be looking at a different winner in game one. But credit to Sino for keeping his cool, as well as O'King for supporting him in that one.
Yeah, Cloaksy might have had the high ground, but if I'm not mistaken, Myth just hit him with a really good shot. Put his back against the wall. He had no help. Sino comes out with that side peek. And it was all his, and easy raining from there.
Yeah, some good moments in that game for sure. And we thank you all so much for joining us here. That was just game one of the Fortnite Pro-Am here at the Fortnite World Cup Finals. Our third Pro-Am ever. We've had some great games throughout the day. The Creator Showdown was a blast to watch. Some really, different experiences for a lot of our viewers.
I mean, hey, we watched $1 million jump, literally.
$1 million jump.
That was insane.
I know. I realized I made some poor decisions career-wise when I was not in there for the $1 million jump. That was awesome. And then we just saw one of South Korea's best players in Fortnite, Sino, just take game one in dominating fashion. And now I have been informed that we do have our winners down on the floor with Pookie for an interview. Pookie, over to you.
Thank you so much, Golden Boy. I am here down on the floor with our winners. I want to congratulate both of you first off and foremost. We have Sino here, who we've seen play so many times in the past. He was actually part of the World Cup qualifiers. He did not qualify, but it has been quite a journey for him. How does it feel to be playing on this stage regardless?
우선 여기 한번 첫 라운드를 우승하시게 된 거에 대해서 많이 축하드리고요. 신우 선수 같은 경우는 퀄리파이어에 아쉽게 진출하시지 못하셨는데 여기까지 오시게 되셔서 이 무대에 서게 된 그런 소감이 어떻게 되시나요?
일단은 소감 일단 제가 여기 있는 거가 믿기지가 않고요. 게다가 첫 라운드까지 우승을 하니까 지금 진짜 기분이 정말 좋네요.
I actually can't believe that I won this first round, and it feels awesome to be on this stage.
Well, I can believe it. You guys were playing clinically with the high ground, the tarping, unbelievable gameplay. Congratulations. Down on the end, you've done charity events before, so you've done this before as well, but is this your first time playing Fortnite in front of all of these people?
우선 일단 하이그라운드에서 잘 이렇게 플레이 하셨던 것 같고 이렇게 체리티 자선 기부 행사에서 저번에 플레이 하셨던 것 같은데 이 많은 사람들 앞에서 플레이 하셨던 게 어떠셨어요?
일단 굉장한 영광이고 이렇게 또 좋은 행사에서 좋은 사람들과 좋은 성적을 거둘 수 있을 것 같아서 미리 김치국은 아니지만 좀 다음 라운드에서부터도 더 좋은 성적 내가지고 처음에 들어올 때 우리 아는 사람들 거의 없었거든요. 한 명도 없었어요. 요 대회 끝날 때 저희를 모르는 사람이 한 명도 없게끔 만들도록 하겠습니다. 마지막 말만 하면 될 것 같아요.
It was such an honor to be participating in this tournament, and there are a lot of good players and good purpose of this charity tournament. And after this is done, before the tournament began, nobody actually know us, the duo. But after this tournament, I hope that everyone here knows who we are.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations again to both of you. I hope to see you win a few more games. But what we're going to do now is we're going to throw it over to Sundown, who's going to break down some of the gameplay. Sundown?
Thank you so much, Pookie. I'm standing by here with Nick Merckx and Mario now. First, I gotta say, Mario, what is it like competing on this stage, playing Fortnite, compared to playing in the NBA?
GG mi gente, todo el mundo dejar un like y suscribiros. Y a ver qué surge.
The best of the best, you know, and in NBA, of course, it's
No,
like
pero
the
si
best
hago
of the
el
best players in the world.
YouTube.
So it's kind of same in that way, but I mean, just enjoying here in front of our fans over here. I was in New York actually last year, so you know, I'm kind of home. So.
Awesome, man. Thank you. Now, Nick, I'm going to ask you about some of the gameplay we just saw in that last match. You're actually able to catch a really nice double elimination onto some key targets and then get a good rotation out. So let's roll the clip and we'll kind of take a look. What was going through your mind when you're able to catch those? Because you played a little bit slower over the course of the game and then you were able to set yourself up with the angle. So what was going on?
Just trying to get on the strong end of the circle, using the impulse grenades. We both used them at the same time to get on the strong end. So what we did was we bounced across, we got lucky with the circle, and we looked for the players that are rotating late. And we got lucky, man. We had a couple players rotating way too late, and we just tagged them up. They were easy kills, you know?
Very well done there. And also, I just want to give you a shout out. The grow up from you, we go way back, competed in the Gears of War stage. He actually was the one who knocked me out at my very first tournament ever. So being on this stage, Nick, what's it like, man? What's that journey been like for you?
I've been here for a minute, man. I mean, it's really cool to see a lot of our same friends working for Epic and setting all of this up and being a part of this and being in the industry. I kind of feel like a grandpa, you know? We've been in it for a minute, and it's a good feeling.
It's a good feeling. Good luck in the rest of your matches. Now, come on, get in here. Give a hug. Give a hug, man, Mario. Thank you so much, man. Absolutely amazing from these guys. As I said, good luck in the rest of the matches. We're going to throw it back on over to the desk with Monster and Golden Boy.
Thank you so much, Sundown. That's right. You know, a lot of folks here go way, way back, and that's always a fun time when everyone's able to get together, hang out, reminisce on the good times. But we're here and now, and right now, it is currently Sinnoh and O'King's time because they won game number 1. Let's take a look at the standings when we get a moment to see where we are currently, because as we know, that victory from the South Korean duo.
Chale, estoy muy contenta con el vídeo de hoy, de verdad, os lo tengo muy
Nearly
agradecido.
qualified for the World Cup a few times now. A lot of talent. And I'm just glad that people, they said it right, that we want people to know who we are. And I just want people to know who these players are because they're so good. They're so talented.
Yeah, without a doubt, when you guys obviously get this translated, no, the competitive community absolutely know who these players are right here.
For
and
sure.
you guys deserve every ounce of respect, especially from the public. But we have some standings. Let's
That's
see.
right.
Let's see where these players are, Golden Boy.
That's right. Let's take a look at the standings. Where we are right now. Who is going to be behind in this one, right? So it's going to be, it's going to be Airwalks
Mira.
and RL Grimes. So
Robles y Chihuahua
picked
terceros.
up 7 eliminations
Y fue octavo.
out of that game.
LOL.
All right. Courage, Sean O'Malley in 5th place. You got, let's not forget about Garber Reaver and Gelty in 4th, and Robles and Chigua in 3rd. Tifu and Nav in 8th place. I'm jumping around here, just looking at some of the players that we've talked about. Maybe some have had unfortunate circumstances become them, like Tifu. Got hit with the trap.
And we saw Ellie earlier today, right? He just pointed at the camera, walked off, representing for JP, Japan, right?
That was a good interview.
Good to see him in the top 10 right here. But as we move on to the second page, and just take a look here, all of your favorite content creators, couple of elims on the board. It's not bad at all.
No, not at all. It's only game 1. You have plenty more to go here. Ninja and Marshmallow in 14th place. We covered them quite a bit in that last game because they stayed put at pressure plant and did not really need a reason to ever rotate around. Because of that, Ninja was able to punish a few players flying in the sky, kind of like when you caught Tim the Tap Man midair.
Yep.
That infantry rifle was huge for him. Maybe he's going to be able to do that again. Obviously, let's see how the circle works in your favor. But that's it. Game 1 is behind us. Now it's time for game number 2. Come on, New York City. Do these two New
Qué
Yorkers
pinzado de la
proud.
cabeza
Let's
está el
start
hombre
to make
este.
some noise and get hype. Detonator's excited. I'm excited too. The countdown is about to begin. Who is going to come out on top in game 2? Here we go. The battle bus is
Siguiente
flying over the island.
partida.
We're going to get a good trajectory here. Going over the ice biome Bipolar Peak making its way over to Lonely Lodge.
That's right, it's cutting straight
Mira el mollo.
across the map. Straight in half, like a fresh New York pizza. It's straight down the middle right here.
Con el
And
Walter
everyone's
Jr.
gonna get their take of the slice. I love making
I like that
it's
pizza
easy.
reference, bro.
You just have to. It's too easy. They're just giving out here. You can't be in New York and not make the pizza reference.
Gotta make the pizza reference. And also, Chinkin, if you're listening to me, you fold the pizza. You don't eat it. You don't eat it
The
flat.
question is, do you flip it upside down on the cheese side or
no? Man, just fold it straight up.
Just asking some people. They
Pues
advocate for that kind of stuff.
empezamos con la segunda partidita.
Take a look here. You see Detonator putting on by Marshmallow right there. No surprise, they're going right back to Lazy Lagoon. That's going to be their hometown, and they're getting landed on. By the way, you take a look at that map. There are some players nearby. Our champs, Sinu and Oking. I think everyone wants to see them here.
Yeah, that is a problem. There is a player that landed lazy. We'll keep tabs of that later. Here's a game 1 winner. Sinu, Oking,
Para nada Sutaku,
the lucky landing spot. You're going to get a few options all the way in the
Para
back.
nada.
Remember, so you're going to be all the way back here by Lucky. You can go to Fatal if you want to get some more loot. Maybe you want to push over to the desert biome, go to Paradise Palms, potentially where the circle is going to populate. We're going to find that out in a few seconds here as well. So this is when key decisions are going to have to be made. And lucky them that they went to Lucky Landing, because the circle literally lands right at the edge. So they're good. They're good for that push. They have a lot of real estate to work with, Monster.
Call that winner's luck, all right? These guys have the nice
There's
lead.
beginner's luck and then there's winner's luck. This is winner's luck.
Winner's luck is a thing, right? Sometimes things just go your way, and then you're the winner.
Sure. Never happens to me. Breaks my heart. One day. I've seen it happen to you a few times, though. You've got a few...
Hey, I'm
got
here.
some
I'm
shields,
here,
I don't know.
aren't I? Like, look at
you got some shields. I don't know where in chess. When I watch your stream, very questionable. Like, that's not fair. Right when you needed it. How's that even possible?
Happens to the best of us. But
Like,
here
you just don't have a response. You're just like that.
You know, I don't
question
judge. I just take my blessings.
I respect that.
Puto genios.
Some chug splashes there. Gonna bring everyone up to a decent amount there for the shields. Some eliminations already. We lost 2 duos already. Going over now to Paradise Palms. Same duos that were here before, sticking to these drops. You got Dead Drevel along with Oscar Lod. Oh, nice shots.
Shots down. Did he connect there though?
No, he didn't. But at the very least, so he was on target. That player did manage to move around there. Hear that shadow bomb go out. And Dead Drevel had to have heard that, which is the reason why he's going to start pushing up here. Doesn't have the resources for a full fight. So he's going to be playing around this natural structure. And he needs to just farm up. Osculot's going to be taking a lot of damage as well. Going to have to get out of the fight. 34 HP remaining. He's going to need to rely on his teammate. Does not land that shot with the hand cannon. But Dead Drevel's there for the follow-up. That's Business Boy. Oh, but business is closed down, unfortunately, for him. Dead Drevel's going to be out of this one, but not dead yet.
Did get peeked right there, so he has to be careful. Oscar just looking. Frizz has got such a good, position on them, and he even has shield. This is just like that. Now he's at 72 extra shield, so he's doing just fine. That jump shotgun, perfect for being chest to chest, get right up in a player's face and doing tons of damage.
And it's early game, so Frizz can get Business Boy's card, bring it back into the fight. Oh, the revive's going through. You see it, the pickup. Oh, but Osculot heard it, so had to get out of the fight. Frizz gonna go for the follow-up, but Frizz is gonna take a bunch of damage, down to 80 HP. Player's gonna jump for the fight there. Gonna hope and a prayer, but unfortunately, Frizz is gonna get the better, and that's 2 eliminations, and that duo is gonna be out of the game.
2 huge eliminations, and just a little fun fact, I'm sure his girlfriend will be proud. It says here, they both have pink hair.
Okay. I don't know what it's like to have pink hair. I have to talk to Ninja about that one. I know he did that for a little while. It won't look good on me, and also I don't really have a lot of hair.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't want to break it.
And speaking of someone with not a lot of hair, Dr. Lupo on your screen right now. Just messing around.
That was a low blow. No, here we go.
As FORTNITE's resident senior citizen, I'll take it. I feel like I'm also a part of the geriatric gamer program.
No se la llevó de milagro.
Actually, this is
De
our
milagro no
first
se la
time
llevó.
seeing the Storm Sniper in play here.
That's right. Just came out the other day, and it is, I think that players probably want to go with something. Okay, Dr. Lupo isn't actually the oldest caster for FORTNITE. That's Grandpa Golden Boy. Really, guys? Really had to do me dirty like that? hometown.
Exposed.
In my hometown, of all places. It's all right, though. I still love you guys. It hurts a little bit. Just stings. Stings the nostrils just a little bit. Dr. Lupo.
I'll bandage it.
Yeah, thanks, bud. He's going for the birthday cakes as well. Another thing that had actually just come out. Celebrate Fortnite's 2-year birthday. We've been playing this game for a little while. Use that hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Share with us how you're going to be enjoying the event, whose stream you're going to be looking at when you go to Fortnite.com/watch. We want to hear from you. Make sure you're talking about it. Also, you're going to get that fancy little picture on the side when you use that hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Just Fortnite World Cup. There's Sigla, along with Dr. Lupo. They're just going to loot around Salty Springs. A lot to get around here. What are your thoughts on Salty, Monster?
Oh, I love Salty. It's one of my favorite places to land. Mainly because that
Sígala.
man, it's nothing more rewarding than landing on
Dr.
the
Lupo.
ledge, getting a weapon through the window seal, and just picking up an easy elimination on someone who goes for the chest on the roof or something like that.
Salty is like the bane of my existence when I rotate out of Fatal. I never want to cross Salty because you always have a player that's going to be so stacked with so much to work with. Things have certainly slowed down here. Making our way now to Fatal Fields. Speaking of, wow. There's Sinnoh with King in the.
Míralo al Moyor.
Awesome.
Strats.
This is like a Flossin level play here.
I'm loving it. Oh, he hears someone
they hear
nearby, Golden Boy.
Don't stay down. Stay down.
Uh-oh.
Stay down.
This is, you know, this is not the duo. You want to move next
No,
to
this
there
is
it
not,
is.
This is not the duo. You want to do that too? Okay, so they're going to try and get around here, right above them. Oh no, but Moyer's going to be taking so much damage, down to 80 HP.
He's still going for it. He's going all the way. He wants the top here. He takes high ground. It actually is.
Oh, but the bush manages to repel the damage. It takes one shot clean.
Ooh,
enough
qué buena.
one. Can he hit the other right there?
He's going to have that green tag.
GG.
Oh, no. And it's going to be the duo that won game one. Oh, King and Sinnoh. That eliminate another duo. I mentioned it. They go lucky. They get all the loot, win the fights out of there, make their way to Fatal. Plenty more loot to grab.
And naturally, they're just going to cut straight north to the zone. We saw how many eliminations they had last time. They want to fight. If you're a competitor here today, you have to be careful being near Lucky Landing. They somewhat claim that spot, but here we have Faris, Brandon Rogers. Down comes the shots here. Let's see how it's going to go down here. They're at the easternmost part of the map. We have Jacob and Faris kind of moving back and forth, listening for cues. I think he hears him nearby, yet he's looking for Jacob now.
Oh, man.
Jacob's by himself.
Yeah, that's the problem. Jacob's going to be alone inside of the natural cover. There you see the circle favoring Sinnoh and O-King. We could see back-to-back winner here, Monster, with the way that that circle lands. It's right over Salty and Fatal Field, so that favors Dr. Lupo and Sinnoh. Oh, no, but Graham Rogers goes in for the fight. Faris has got to pick up his teammate here. He's got to have his back. Jacob gets it. Boogie Bomb goes out, but doesn't connect. Probably trying to overtake that wall there. Jacob, wisely enough, is going to get out of that fight. That player's going to be down. The Stinks forcing anyone that will hang around. Needs to confirm that elimination. There you go. That's going to be a ton of loot for Jacob to get, but Faris is looking at him right above him on top of the rooftop.
He wasn't ready in time there to put the shots on him, so unfortunately he did miss. He goes for that side combat shot and breaks the wall right there.
Oh man, this is not looking good here for Jacob. Faris gets his teammate's card. Does he have to get out of the fight? Oh, Jacob taking a fight to Faris. You like to see that one. Go for the fight, but look at the storm. It's starting to push in. Some decisions need to be made here. This fight is going to happen right by that storm.
Popping that early med kit, he knows.
He's got a few seconds to work with.
Oh, he's actually lucky. The zone isn't quite pressuring yet, so he figures, hey, you know what? I'm going to use this opportunity to heal right back up, and now the advantage is all his again.
Slight lead here. He's looking for him, finds right in front of him. Oh, man. You just don't expect that. You're hearing all this movement around you. You don't know where the attack is going to come through. And they're just dodging and dipping around one another.
Such an intense
La zona no les acompaña.
Has minis left. That might have been his last heal there.
Oh, the
Jacob
quad.
decides, you know what? It's time to back up.
Take the trusty quad. Get out of there.
Long.
Yeah, no reason for you to push that fight. You have your teammate's card. Then we go on forward, and you got Slogoman, who just got beamed. Beamed.
Marshmallow with the snipe?
Marshmallow. Okay. I respect that. Marshmallow's been surprising me. Are we sure? Are we sure that that's Marshmallow underneath the mask? I'm just messing around. I'm just messing around.
I was gonna say,
he puts in a ton of work in this game. Look at this shot here for Marshmallow. Boom! Nailed him.
Está bien. Bonita kill.
What a beast.
Marshmallow here to make the highlights, all right? Don't sleep on it.
They're going for a two-time championship.
Mira el mid.
I get it.
Absolutely. When we saw them, they were in 14th place, mainly because you didn't quite get enough placement points. The eliminations were there.
Y Zorman está por ahí también.
So with the way they're racking up more elims, that's going to be, again, just securing a more comfortable lead. If you can get in that cadence of just getting points consistently, you'll find yourself in the late game. Mr. Fresh Asian, we saw in the feed, he actually took out Cody Walker as well.
3 eliminations for Mr. Fresh Asian. He's got that golden combat shoddy. Such a powerful weapon. You hear the movement around here. Some nades as well.
He doesn't know any of this. This is a scary box to be in when you don't own anything. It's One Shot Girl and Chandler Riggs, who's just nearby.
Another great
Slayer,
duo.
and the Slayer 360, I believe, is in a bush. Not so, not too far either.
That's the Golden Boy strat right there. Hide in the bush. Don't do anything for the entire game. Trust me, it works like 60% of the time. It works every time.
Every time, 60% of the time. You know the math, guys. Don't count it.
You don't have to question me. So Chandler Riggs and One Shot Girl, they're going to play this more defensive posture, this positioning here. They have no eliminations right now, and we're at 35 duels remaining. So it's going to take a while for those placements to go through. And then One Shot Girl just gets obliterated. Her health is gone. Now down to 5 HP. Chandler Riggs playing around the corner, trying to utilize a little bit of that right-hand advantage, but it is not coming to fruition
por el
there.
directito, tío, que ponga algo por el
Going in
chat,
for
¿no?
the push now, and this isn't looking good for this duo monster. Our heroes could fall right here, right now, as Mr. Fresh Asian is looking to get 5 eliminations on the board, gets ownership of the wall, and what a shot there from Mr. Fresh Asian. That's elim number 4.
That was so filthy. Took the wall just like that. An instant edit. No mistakes made. The Slayer 360, he's finally given up his bush.
57 dúos. Bueno, dúos no, personas.
Sometimes you gotta abandon the bush. It's okay.
He's got to give it up. He did take his opportunity to try and pop some shots. Mr. Asian did look over in that distance. He knows there's someone there. Now it's Marshmallow Ninja rotating across here, as they're going to find themselves right outside the box here.
Of course, if you're not familiar with Mr. Fresh Asian, he is top 100 most subscribed Australian YouTube channels. It's actually one of the fastest growing YouTube channels in Australia. So certainly check him out. I'm sure you're going to find some fun content there. There's Ninja and Marshmallow, who have 2 eliminations for them. Marshmallow's been playing great. A very different Marshmallow from what we saw at the 2018 FORTNITE Pro-Am. I think he's obviously put that time in, and it is paying off. It's paying off big time.
Yeah, who would have known Marshmallow would continue his grind after the years here, but Sean, hey man, Fortnite.
He's passionate about Fortnite.
Still part of the regiment.
There's Myth.
7 eliminations, Golden Boy.
What? I didn't even look over there. What is Myth what's going on with him today? He's on something. He's out here to prove a point. Myth wants to pick up a win. How huge would that be for him? Seen him so many times in so many competitions. Also another player that tried for that Fortnite World Cup online qualifier. Came close a few times.
Chavales, ¿queréis por el directo decir algo por
Here's
el
the
chat,
format,
no?
how it works. Once we hit that 15th place, that's when those placement points start to go online. But because Myth has 7 eliminations, that means he has 7 points currently, Monster.
And his teammate is down right now. Unfortunately, Michael Dreyer was taken out. We do know Michael Dreyer is interested in running that marathon this year, but you know, he's gonna need a little more stamina to keep up with Myth here in the Fortnite world.
The idea of running a marathon crosses my mind.
Oh my.
It makes me sweat.
What kind of party do we have here, Golden? Chihua sitting right next to Alexia Ray and Jordan Jones. Jordan Jones at the start of this entire thing said, hey, you know, she's here for the ladies, representing. She's got her gun ready. Someone's out.
Oh no! Oh no!
She's in a box.
Sneaky plays here from Jordan Jones and Alexia Ray. That player had no idea. That was crazy.
He got away. He took the launch pad. He got away.
You never suspect the people in the cornfield.
Jordan Jones and Alexia Ray, super sneaky plays here. Aaron Gordon's like, you know what? I'm just gonna kind of keep my cool here, stick still. It's Ali A jumps back in the baller. He's out.
He's like, yeah, you better be careful, man. There's some crazy people in the cornfield. It's like The Shining out there. Look out for that. Okay, and they're crouched, so you won't be able to hear their movement. You have to really focus on it. They got there, just the aim set. I like this strategy. They are eventually gonna have to move here. Same thing for Allier and Aaron Gordon, which for them, I'm sure that they're a little worried about where these players are gonna be.
Listen, Ali A might be a famous YouTuber, and Aaron might be huge on the basketball court here, but you step to these two ladies right here, they're gonna make you look like little boys. They are ready to fire away right now. They are so ready.
Okay, well, while that's going on over there, I'm sure that's going to take a little
fue
while
más
to
o
come
menos
to fruition. We're going to
ninja
have a
y
classic battle here between Tfue and Ninja. Marshmallow's trying to play that supporting role as well as Nav here. Marshmallow taking a bunch of damage, and he's got to get to his teammate. Nav is boxing around there, and Marshmallow's going to try and go toe-to-toe here against Tfue, but Marshmallow gets picked off. That seemed like it was coming off from the distance there, and Ninja has to get out of that fight. There's just no reason for him to continue to engage in it, considering that they were getting third-party from afar. I think the shots came from Udakov and Flake's power over on top of that tower and punished Marshmallow when he exposed himself when he jumped on top of that ramp.
Tfue really showing why he's a World Cup qualifier.
This is still happening, by the way.
Oh, yeah. They're ready. Looks like Mario's left to save Nick Merckx here. He's going for the revive.
Aiden's going to go in for the fight, though. Mario's got to be prepared for this. And Nick Merckx trying to direct traffic. He's got a few seconds here to pick him up. Aiden right outside. He's trying to pummel his way in through the doorway. Mario, again, setting up the defense, helping him out. Aiden, very weak. Came second place at the Summer Block Party, Monster.
That's right. Can the Trailblazer, professional basketball player, Mario, fend off Aiden, ghost Aiden right here, right now to save Nick Merckx.
And he's going to be hacking around each wall here.
He always does it.
And he gets ownership of the wall. You never want to go toe-to-toe with Aiden in the box, baby. He's going to punish you every time.
Such a clean wall-taking transition. Always using the same rhythm, hits the left wall, hits the right wall, doubles back, takes the wall, makes the quick edit, and it's his to go here. Sino and O-King now hopping back with our previous Game 1 winners here. Still in the running, 2 eliminations, tons of materials, launch pads, campfire. He's got everything he needs.
And what's even better, they have the circle. The circle is in their advantage. We're now into Storm Phase 5.
I'll tell you right now, he's going to build all the way up and start crushing players when you got zone like this. Let's see it.
Now, some of you may be wondering what's going on right here. Maybe you're new to Fortnite. What he's doing is he's using the edit to peek through the pyramid so that this way he can get the lay of the land. Fortnite's all about information. What can you get out of players rotating? Who can you punish if they're going to be out in the field exposed? That can give you some more eliminations. More eliminations means more points. Kind of like what Sino's seeing right here. This guy walking around by himself, and he knows that players are going to be above too because he's hearing the shots that are happening above him. That's going to be Jelty and Garbarever over there as well.
I like that. Here comes an artillery strike right on Mip's head. He is in the fray here, but Mip also tons of mobility.
El Mip lleva 8 kills, Sortearás algo, yo claro, mañana. No fuera coña, mañana hago un sorteo de, bueno, para 10 suscriptores, 1000 pavos. De momento hay 2000. Empieza el directo con 20 suscriptores, ya sorteaba 1000, hemos subido 10 y algo. Unos 13. Ahora 2000, y si llego a 1004, a 1040, que no creo. Si llego a 1040, pues 3000, pero sí, con suscribirse ya se participa.
They just have to get top 15 with the duo. There's only 20 duos remaining in the lobby here. The way this format works, it's similar to
Yo acabaré, chavales, y me iré a jugar con Exal o con Plex o algo del chill.
Oh, a lot of great players are still going to be in this fight here. Monster, Airwalks is in the fight. Grime as well. Symphony, Tim the Tatman. Got Marksman, Cloak, Aiden. He was taking a bunch of damage. He's going to go down from his teammate, Sean, who takes him out. Wow. Gets Nick a 30. Symphony finds Ellie. And here's Sino, Game 1 winner still. Living his best life. Picking the fight.
Es que es curioso este hombre.
King gets an elimination as well. That's going to be 3 points for this duo. And he's letting these guys above him deal with him. Ninja.
Dios mío, las skirmish.
Shots and play defense. He's running out of materials quickly.
Yo digo que la gana el Shingo ese o el...
You're going to lose out on the wood, the metal, the brick.
Dejar un buen like, chavales, y una suscripción.
They're forced to drop the campfire prematurely and go into the surges here, but they didn't forget about him. As soon as he picks, he gets lasered down, and all of his health is now gone. And Tfue, perched up right here, is going to catch Sino straight out the sky.
That is huge, Monster. He gets in on the game 1 winner. That was the pacemaker for
Se está hablando,
game 2. And now it could be Tfue playing that strategy that we saw in the FORTNITE World Cup online qualifiers. Going for the high ground. He's going to be by himself, though. 5 eliminations. Player right in front of him. Waits it out.
He's just looking for it here, Golden. Trying to see if he can find the shot, find the angle. This is what Tfue's known for. Playing
Que tienes con la partida, loco.
Holds here, and he's not afraid to go for it. There it is. Chucks his way all the way across. Takes the shots. Wow, this guy as well. And look, he's just going to 90 on up.
Great shots, has shockwave grenades, also has shadow bombs to utilize to his advantage if need be. Ninja's still going to be in the fight, as well as Cloak. The high ground's been eliminated, but that player does manage to get above him. That's going to be Sean. That was Sean who goes all the way up to the top. Tfue's going to be playing in the mid-ground. Symphony right next to him. Jacob still in the fray as well. Saw him in that crazy battle earlier on. He's still in the action. And look at what's going on. That circle's going to be moving toward that mountain, which means players have to start making their way up.
You are seeing a truly competitive battle right here between Tfue and Sean, who is trying his hardest to take him off the high ground. But Tfue is now landing on Airwalks, another World Cup qualifier, and he is going for this high ground, truly machoing up with the impulses. He wants it. He's going all the way. Look, he just built it back up.
That's Tfue's high ground, and no one else is going to take it unless it gets shot down. But he does stabilize there. Airwalks is looking to punish Tfue, and he does get above him there. There you see, right at the top. And then Myth is going to snake on out and just get to that side of the circle. Tfue taking damage. He has to be careful. He's in that shadow bomb state, so he can't build, but he needs to be quick with it, and he does manage to stabilize for the time being. Ninja's going to be in a world of hurt as well. Look at his HP.
Will Tfue make the quick peek right here? He sees someone in the wall next to him. Myth actually forgot to edit, and now he's in the storm down to the bottom right. That might be the end for him.
Oh no, Myth, not like this. He tries to get out. He does manage to stay alive. Oh no.
Qué pringado el Myth, en verdad, tío. Puto Myth, tío. Es que vaya forma de cagarla.
Cloak and Tfue. Tfue said Cloak was a player he was
Mi
worried
ninja.
about, and it could very well be the case here. He's looking around. Airwalks dealing with a lot. As Cloak.
El Tfue va a ganar Tfue. Gana
We're gonna have
Tfue.
a proper 1v1v1 here. A 4-way battle. As Tfue
Esta la gana Tfue.
fights on out. Airwalks is gonna be out of here. That's gonna be Jacob. Who gets the better of him? Look at Tfue. Just try and hold this one off. It's now down here to the final 3 players.
Here we're gonna see a quick Tfue versus Cloaksy moment, or what? And Jacob's up in the high ground.
Esta la gana Tfue 100%.
Freebies here.
Está contra Face Cloak, que era su amigo.
Looking for him to push around. He does manage to tag him. He gets a sizable amount of damage, but he loses the
Bueno,
high ground.
espera.
He loses the high ground. Jacob, look. Oh!
Espérate. Que ha ganado Jacob. Mira las GC de ese hombre, qué guapa. Son las GC, pero pone hashtag 1 Battle Royale. Bueno, hashtag Victoria Royale.
Crazy battle.
Ninja slides off the mountain, falls to the zone. Airwalks goes down to Tfue's aggressive push. Wow. And in the final moments, it turns out it's Cloak versus Jacob. And here's the last moments, fatally leaving the back door open. And that's why Cloaksy goes down.
And Tfue ended up falling because of the storm. He couldn't get up the hill quickly enough. I mentioned before, that was a concern. When that storm started moving, the players that were down low, those are going to be the ones that suffered the most. I'm just shocked that Airwalks got picked off the way that he did. And Jacob, what a win for him. Huge victory. And again, against 2 fantastic players.
2 shotgun bullets left
GG.
in the final moments right there.
Wow.
Just 2.
That was crazy. You know, okay, I think we had a good time with that one. New York City, what do you think about that last game? Because that was a pretty sick one. I think you can all agree with me on this one. Great matchup, through and through, Monster. What a start. I thought we were going to see 1v1 Tfue and Cloak, and I was going to lose my mind. I may have jumped off this stage. I don't even know what I was going to do with myself.
That close to that moment, but hey, let's not take it away from Jacob.
No, we're not at all.
Jacob really played it so well there. Airwalks is doing also just a great job of just chopping him down, chopping down Tfue, really being a pester. That could have been Tfue's game easily, but just pushed the wrong ones. Even Sean was giving a hard run.
The tone of the lobby changed as well when Sinnoh got eliminated.
Yes.
Right? Once people saw that pop up in the elimination feed, they knew that there was going to be an opportunity because you get a player like that out of the fight, and there's going to be free.
Mola mucho cómo juegan, pero
to be had. But it
no
was
sé.
really the real
Es como que podrían
of that
jugar
match
mejor,
was
yo
the
creo.
hill. Was the hill. Because once that hill started moving and the storm
Sí.
started creeping
Yo creo que
forward,
sí, yo creo
you
que
knew
sí,
that so many
chavales.
players are looking up and are like,
Yo creo que podrían jugar
I gotta have to
mucho
deal with
mejor.
As Sundown likes to say, good old man Mountain.
¿Cuánta peña hay
Plays
con esto?
number.
Bueno, ahora no lo miro.
Always
si no
gets
sé.
his target. Always gets his target. That was a good one, folks. We're probably going to get some words from our winner in a little bit. They're probably getting themselves all collected. I think we all kind of need to collect ourselves after that one. I thought Jacob lost that, man. Because when he lost the high ground, I'm shocked that the wall didn't get placed in front. But I think he probably felt like he had that angle and he wasn't going to get clipped.
Yeah, Cloaksy really thought that he had the leverage, being that he just came over the mountain. He knew Cloaksy could not build in those, or Jacob, excuse me, couldn't build in those final moments. He had 0 builds. When you see that kind of, you read the player and they're not doing any builds like that, you're like, oh, I'm good. I came up a couple layers, I should be okay.
Yeah.
But he was at the top of the ramp. It didn't really matter where he was. He was going to get shot regardless, being that he didn't protect himself fully.
Yeah, you have to give yourself that wall there so that you don't get punished by those combat shotguns, which we mentioned so many times. That thing has a ton of range.
Yes.
He was playing that one from that, like close to mid-range, and it will hit you like a hammer for a lot of damage. Before you know it, you're out of the game, you're back in the lobby, or you're going back to catering, So what a great matchup that was. Great moments through and through. Also, I believe it was Jacob that had that fight at the John Wick house.
Yes.
Against Ferris.
Yeah, it was a long, exaggerated battle.
Storyline right
so
there, people.
close. Yeah, he was nearly taken out at the start of the game. What a comeback story for him right here.
Yeah.
All the way from the furthest you can go east on the map here, one of the furthest points. From there to take it all the way to the end game and find himself in the victory royale. That's a great game. That's his highlight moment. That's what you travel to New York City for right there. That's for sure.
It all could have fell to pieces at that moment in time over by Paradise Palms, by the John Wick house, and then managing to keep his cool at the crazy moments there. Great plays. And I think that everyone thoroughly entertained with that. We have 2 more games, though. They're going to be coming up. Games 3 and 4. We're going to determine who the winner is. And I think we're waiting right now to get some words from our winner. Also, we'll get the updated standings to see where we are currently. And I have been informed that we do have an interview, but it's not just with Jacob. It's actually going to be with Jacob and the 2 people that he took out, Tfue and Cloak. Pooks, talk to me.
Thank you so much, GB. I am down here on the floor. I have a bunch of people around here. Who do we have? We have Tfue, we have Cloaksy, and Jacob.
¿Qué va, chavales? Código
Our
ByFranela.
final 3 in the last game. Oh my goodness. Tfue, walk me through those final moments. Do you mind?
Well, basically, I was in the storm and I had no help the entire game. I had about 40 minis, but I don't know. I just got stuck in the storm. Cloak trapped me, held me in storm.
Unas Travis Scott
He
Small
got clapped by Jacob, so it's all good.
que no tienen
A little bit of
tobillera.
animosity. We're going to go over to the
Pero
other
sí,
side here. Cloak,
Tal
I
que no
gotta
haya
ask,
dejado like
what
o no
do
haya
you
suscrito,
attribute to that?
no
You
sabe
had
qué.
high ground over Jacob. What happened?
A tope.
I thought the zone was pulled down the hill, but it was still pulling up the hill, so I didn't wall off my back, and he got a free shot, and I died.
You were eliminated, exactly. Now, Jacob, you took both of these guys out. You won that game, congratulations. How does it feel to take out 2 of the biggest competitors on the biggest stage in the world?
To be honest, I feel amazing, and when I was fighting with Cloaksy, I was so stressed, but because I haven't got a match, yeah, but Cloaksy fortunately didn't put the wall behind him, and I did it.
So you capitalized on Cloaksy's indiscretion there. But you know what? They're all friends. We can all get a handshake around here. We'll work on that. But thank you guys so much. Best of luck in your next games. Golden Boy, what do you think of these guys?
I think that the important thing to note here was that
¿Cómo tienen eso montado,
you're
chaval?
in those moments where
Pero
you have
bueno,
to pay attention to where that circle
no sé si van a hacer otro partido, ¿no? Pero yo me voy.
just don't know at that exact moment.
you're just got out of a crazy fight. You managed to get high ground. You know that this guy's below, and you don't see any builds coming out.
Voy a
So at
esperar a
that
ver
point
la
in time,
tienda.
you're like, okay, I gotta just heal up. I gotta heal up. That's what I'm focused on.
Yeah, the problem is you can't assume anything, especially in these final moments. You don't know if you're going against a pro or a celebrity. And, you know, Jacob right here traveling all the way from Poland now to show up and make it happen. These guys, these foreigners are really coming here and putting on a great performance so far. We've already seen South Korea make that nice play from earlier today, but that'll lead us right into our next topic here.
That's right, our standings. And hey, you mentioned it, Monster. Fortnite is a global game, and we're seeing it play out now. While he may not have gotten the win, Airwalks is in first place. Wow. With 14 eliminations, no victory royale, 28 points total. Sinnoh has been knocked down. Jacob and Claire Grant have climbed their way up to third. Myth now is going to be in fourth place with his teammate Mike Dreher. And then Tifu Ninja also was in 14th place. Managed to have that. Now going to be in 7th with Marshmallow. Courage still going to be in the running here. 2 more games remaining. Lots of points. And looking at the breakdown, it's not that crazy to have a big game and be able to come back into this one, Monster.
No, absolutely not. You can just tell from the points here that a lot of this is placement-based. Placement, yes, the teams that are catching heavy eliminations so far. Just take a look here.
Y Ninja,
tío. Are in the running. Look at Nick A30 and Max Carver. They have 8 eliminations total. They just haven't placed. You just squeeze in a couple placements right there. They're clearly catching the elims they need. That's all they need.
Exactly. Well, Monster, always a pleasure, my man. Boricua boys represent. But we're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, you're going to have Zeke over here calling the action along with Monster. And we have games 3 and 4. And then we're going to crown our next Pro-Am champion. You don't want to miss it. We'll see you on the other side.
Vale. Ya acaba. Así que nada, chavales.
Hey guys, I'm Kitty Plays and I'm here in the player lounge and I wanted to find out what...
Chavales, yo me despido por aquí. Ha sido un placer haber estado con ustedes estas 3 horas y 20 minutos. Me lo he pasado muy bien, pero es hora de dejarlo. Así que chavales, sois los putos mejores. Un abrazo, un besazo y nos vemos en el próximo directito que va a ser mañana. Así que chavales, acordaros.
When I switch hands, all the money in the thing, call it automatic bang, bang.
Y eso. Un abrazo y nos vemos en el próximo vídeo. Adiós.